Wow. Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Nearly been a week, huh? Actually, when was the last time I streamed? I think it was. Man, I think it was 6 days ago. Damn! Time flies! Hello, guys! Hello! Wait a minute, actually, let me make the music a little bit, like, more quiet. But hello, guys! Thank you for coming in! Wait, before I forget, let me just say hi, because I know I'm gonna forget, and also, we only have like 10 minutes left before the direct starts, so I'm keeping my eye on that. But yeah! Welcome in, everyone! Welcome in, Buri! Welcome in, Frater! Welcome in, Brady! Aus! Or AUS. I don't know what that stands for. Australia? uh, but yeah, welcome in Yumio. Welcome in Mr. President. Or President. Welcome in Calvin. Welcome in Scorpion. Welcome in James. Hello. Hi, guys. Thank you guys for coming so early. Not gonna lie. I know it's like a normal time for me to stream actually. This is probably where most healthy streamers like stream. I feel like because I always stream in the evenings in Germany because I also like usually I have like university and like evenings are just like more fitting for me. And also I don't know, I'm more of like a night owl, so I get more productive during the evenings, and I don't know. This is like how it's always been for me. Again, it's been better with my ADHD meds, but I don't really get a lot of shit done. But today, there's actually a Nintendo Direct that's happening, and I want to watch that. And I think you guys want to watch that as well. So, let's watch it together today. Yes, sir. Wait, let me catch up with the messages. But I hope that everyone is doing good. And Yumi, I hope that you feel better soon. And whenever I actually felt sick a while ago, or like a few days ago. Guys, oh my god, my luck. Honestly, I don't mind it too much because in the end, it didn't happen on my programming exam. As you guys know, I learned my ass off for my programming exam, and I don't know if I had gotten my period this time. I got it like on my second try, literally on my birthday. I got my period, and then the next day I had my programming exam, and I fucked that shit up. Who would have guessed? And this time, I didn't have it on my exam day, but my mom visited over the weekend. She came here from Sunday to Tuesday, and it was really nice actually. I don't know, I never really want her to come because whenever I have time for her to come, or like she has time to come here, I'm always just like, man, but like I could just like go home and then I could see both my mom and also my friends and my family and my cat, etc., you know? So that's usually why I don't really like my mom coming here. But honestly, this was kinda cool. I like it. Oh, I liked it. And also, I felt a little bit bad because again, I got my period literally on Sunday too. So I was just like dying in my bed, and I had like a whole ass like apartment to clean, and then like mom shit where like she cleaned the rest of my apartment for me. I'm like, mom, thank you. That actually I felt a lot better after that because it's like it's like a mental stress that like keeps you down. So my I'm not embarrassed. I don't care. Your family can help you, but my mom helped me with that mental pressure. So, I'm really glad. I got a little. Honestly, it wasn't a little bit of help. I cleaned the entire kitchen, and she cleaned like the hallway and like the bathroom for me. So that was really helpful. She also helped like clean like some minor stuff in the kitchen still because mom shit they're never happy. But honestly, listen, this is the first time I moved out, even though I've been living by myself for 2 years. I don't really know a lot. So, also welcome in, Alex. Yes, early stream. We're watching Nintendo Direct. It's actually happening in 7 minutes. So, also welcome in, Delta. Stein Yuns. I don't know what that means, but welcome. Did you know a recent study shows that sea lions sense a rhythm of. Oh, Lion's sense of rhythm can match or exceed the sense of a human. They are very skilled at synchronizing their hat movement with music for some reason. Not sure how that helps them out in the wild, but for good for them. That's really cool, honestly. Maybe it's their way of like communicating. Like for example, did you know that cats actually don't communicate by meowing with each other? They communicate by like. Actually, I think with their tail and just like their body in general, but like they don't really make any sounds except maybe when they want to like scare someone off. They like start what's it called? Oh, what is fauchen called again? When you go like what is that called again? What's that word? What is that English word for that? Yeah, but maybe it's like similar for for them. But good morning. Good morning. Damn, President. Damn, you have a fucked up sleep schedule like me. I slept up until 9 a.m. today because I forgot to mention that. I got like a vaccine booster today. I had to pick up some medicine at my local practitioner, general practitioner. I think that's what your local doctor is called in English. But they also were like, hey, you're actually missing your, what is it called? Tetanus booster, and I was like, okay, sure, let's just do it. And then they just gave me the tetanus booster, so now I am safe. I am safe for another 10 years. Also, welcome in, Hayward. Hayward S. Cayenne. Welcome in. Yes, I think it's called a his. Thank you. Also, that Johannes, hi. Hi, Johannes. You're gonna watch the direct too. Ich bin auf dem großen Fernseher. Was? Nein! Oh my god! Oh, das macht mich immer nervös. Oh, I switched to German there for a second. You got the German out of me, man. Thank you for putting me on the main screen. Hey, I knew you guys wanted to watch it in the Chaos Crew. Actually, I wanted to join too, but then I was like, listen, I'm gonna like stream nonetheless, so I hope it's okay. I'm streaming. Don't let me like guys stop you guys, okay? Do whatever you want. But thank you for like hopping into the stream. Begin durch. Oh, what? I am honored about that. Thank you. I'm watching in English though. I hope that's okay. But yeah, thank you. Oh, that makes me happy. Also, Min, thank you for helping me out in like Pikmin Bloom. Did you know? I didn't expect to make connections with anyone, and I have no idea who the fuck this is. But I found 2 people apparently who also play Pikmin Bloom in my area. Because they helped out in like a battle, and they looked like they were like from here. They had like German ass names, you know, so that was kind of funny. And now I think one of them even sent me like a friend request. So whoever like is another Pikmin Bloom player in Germany, we're like friends now. This game is so cute though. Not gonna lie, I still don't really leave my house a lot, but it's actually making me want to like go out more. And it's really cool. Thank you for recommending me that game. And also, the Pikmin are so cute. The Pikmin are so cute. Oh, man, they're so fucking adorable. They make me so happy. Pikmin sounds are just like, you know. Well, good morning, y'all. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, Scorpion. You too. Actually, you have a good morning. I think it's like, wait, is it? I think from America, right? Yeah. Oh my god, you guys are like up super early. It's probably like 8 a.m. for you guys. Oh my gosh. That was probably around the time I woke up. Again, I woke up at like 9 today and I got my booster. I'm doing okay. I'm a bit tired for vacation, but doing fine otherwise. Aw. Well, I hope your vacation was good, Calvin. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm also gonna go on a small vacation in September? No, in August. At the end of August, my mom, because listen, I don't have to pay for it. Okay, so I'm taking it up, but we're gonna go and like travel for a week, and then I'm helping. She's getting an operation. It's nothing bad, honestly. I'm not gonna say what it is because privacy, but like she asked me if I could like take care of her, and I was like, okay, mom. I think she asked me first if I wanted to, and I was like, yeah, but do you need me there? And she was like, no, and I was like, I don't know if I'm just gonna like wait there and I can't even like go into like the hospital for you and I'm not gonna come. And then she was like, okay. And then literally like I think 10 minutes later she was like, can you please come with me? It would make me happy. I'm like, you Tsundere mom! My mom is such a Tsundere, man. My mom is so German. And I was like, of course. Like if it makes her happy, I don't mind doing that. But I was like, you could have just said that from the start. I would have been more than happy. I just didn't want to wait there and be like a bother, you know, if she wanted to like look at the city or something. But man, that was kind of sweet. But I was just like, man, fucking mothers, German mothers. I think German people in general are just fucking big ass tsunders, dude. The biggest tsunders you gotta see. Oh lord, but you know what? You gotta love it for them too, you know. I don't know. I feel like I always have my grit with Germany, but also I'm just happy that I'm from Germany, you know? I'm glad I was born here. I'm glad I live here. I'm very happy about that. There's a Nintendo Direct. Yes, there's a partner showcase or whatever. I think it's just gonna be like a showcase of the Switch 2. And honestly, if you want to see someone go crazy over the Switch 2, I'm not the best person because I don't really care about the Switch 2 too much. But I don't still want to watch it because Switch 2 or like Nintendo Directs are always kind of like, they're cool, you know, they're kind of like E3, you know, like showcases. Listen, I'm a fucking game dash student, of course I'm gonna watch that shit. Sorry if I miss people's. No, listen to it. Listen, you're good. Listen, you're good, good. But who's here too? Yippee! I got lucky today. It was my first day at my internship at a local dog shelter, and I just got returned home. I need to get used to the German time zone. You got Delta. Listen. Oh wait, actually, let me just switch over to. Wait, we can still yap, I guess, later. Wait. Oh, let me go here. Okay, I'm here now. Help! Why are you not? Why are you bugged? It's bugged, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, that direct time. But don't worry, we can continue yapping afterwards. I just want to miss it, you know. I don't want my yapping to like just like straight up like stop it. Is the audio good though? Can you guys hear it? Is it like too loud, too quiet? I remember playing Pikmin Bloom a little bit. Oh really? I actually didn't even notice it came out. But maybe that was during my oh, that looks cool. While I was going through university applications. That shit was just like job applications, man. Oh my god, any sort of applications, they like drain your life out of you. Oh, thank you woke just. Oh my god. Good morning. Thank you for coming. They announced a new 90 Euros game. They probably will. Also, it is actually games. I don't know. I thought it would have just been, I don't know, like Switch 2 showcases. Egu! What is that? But yes, the audio good? You guys like it? Maybe I should turn on.
This is proving fatal.
Okay, wait, there is something.
Threatens to drive our people out of house and home.
Is the stream avatars okay too? Should I turn them off?
This divide has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
And you.
This is like anime Monster Hunter.
Rathalos rider in Azuria.
My
Are you
people
good?
have been driven into a corner, and the point of no
What?
return
What?
is looming
It's
before
actually
us.
like anime Monster Hunter. That's
Afford not
crazy.
to go.
Has there ever been anime Monster Hunter? Probably.
It won't be for long.
This is so weird though. Looks good though. Oh, story is free. Yeah, that probably has been before.
I can hear them. Two sounds. Overlapping.
Ooh, and a
each
manga. It makes sense. From it is one of the most popular franchises in Japan. Probably like in the world now. I don't know. But you know it's very popular. In,
Hello,
like, Japan.
everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct
No!
Partner Showcase.
There's no
In this
subtitles. I'm
presentation,
sorry.
we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development
Breakfast
partners. What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next
I
year.
heard one of the Monster Hunters that came
We
out
hope
has
you're
such
looking
low
forward
performance.
to
The reviews
another
are really
grand
bad.
adventure
You mean on
in the
Nintendo
Monster
Switch?
Hunter universe.
Or do you mean like Monster Hunter
Today, we'll
Stories?
present games coming to the
I don't think
Nintendo
I
Switch
would
2
listen.
and Nintendo
I'm a
Switch
big Mega Man
systems.
fan now,
Before
but
a
like
game is shown,
I'm not
you'll see
delusional.
the logo of
Sadly.
the system the game will launch on.
Oh
here.
no, I'm just here. Oh really? Was it like a port,
If
or was it
both
like the
logos
game
are shown,
itself?
the game will launch on both platforms. Okay, first up, let's take
Really?
a look at some upcoming
What are
Nintendo
you
Switch
talking about?
games.
Because I've only really heard good things
Let the
about
good
Monster Hunter, but
times
it might have been
roll.
before in Monster Hunter World because I feel like that was
By
the game that
royal
made it more
decree,
like major.
A brand new game in the Katamari Damacy series is rolling
I have
onto
not
Nintendo
played this game yet, but I've
Switch.
heard a lot of really good things about it, and it looks really
Roll
fun.
your Katamari through historic
know it has,
eras
like,
like
really
Edo
good humor.
Japan and more.
Katamari, let's
It's
go.
a time-hopping trip through the ages
So
to
you can't see
restore
what
the universe
he's
to
like
the king
on
of all
the bottom right.
cosmos.
Ah, model. Ah.
Use helpful items to roll your Katamari
Nah, fine, I
like
guess I have to live
royalty
with that.
and customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking. In addition,
Hello, Lord
roll
Nick.
out with friends in online
Long
multiplayer.
Mari.
Make a big Katamari and earn the most points to be crowned the winner.
So hey, where are you from, Jams?
Plus, the
That's
iconic
cool.
music is back
Yeah.
with an all-new soundtrack featuring new
True,
and
I've never
returning
really
music
listened
artists
to
from the series history.
Shit. I've never really like listened to Katamari music, but
Get
I
ready
heard
to
it's really
rock
good.
and roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
How long
Pre-orders
has it been
begin
since like a
later today
Katamari
on
game? Has there
Nintendo
only
eShop.
ever been one before that? I don't know if it was like an entire franchise. I just know it was really
Dance
beloved.
floor is calling.
I don't really care about like Just Dance, but I know a lot of people like it too. I do like the art side they have though, and that they use like real life actors. you might be talking about Monster World. We may consider our optimization issues on PC. The game works fine on consoles. That's crazy though. Shouldn't it be running better on computer though? I guess it's more like a port issue because if you have to make something run on fucking Switch, dude, that shit already needs to be optimized to even like run, you know? There were 2 games before this one. Yeah. I wonder when was the first Katamari that came out, if you know? It's the graphics, I'm assuming. But yeah, it's like, again, like the Switch is not really known to be like the most, to have like the best hardware, you know? So, I do think it's more of like a port issue then, and not like a game itself issue.
Next up, our
Should I
games
stream
heading
at
to
3 p.m. on
Nintendo
Thursday,
Switch
right?
2, including some games that will also be available on
Wasted
Nintendo
early
Switch.
stream.
Battle Beyond
Oh my
the
god,
Limit.
Dragon Ball. I don't really care about Dragon Ball, but I respect its
Charge
impact.
up and unleash your fighting
Yeah.
spirit in Dragon
Friends
Ball
Just Dance is still a
Sparking
thing,
Zero,
like Famous
the
Friends, but I
latest
never
in the
see people
Arena
talking about
Battler
it.
series.
I mean this in a non-offensive way, but I feel like this is a game for normies.
Enter the fray
And there's a
with
lot of
over
normies out there, and a lot of
180
normies enter this game, and honestly, I think
in
Just Dance is fine.
episode battle mode.
Like,
Relive
Just Dance
iconic
doesn't have
Dragon Ball
any,
stories from the
what's
perspectives
it called?
of 8 characters,
In-game
including
precision and
Goku.
whatnot, you know, it doesn't like drive the hell out of people, so I support it.
Or
It's
follow your own
basically,
path and redefine
I think
history
Just
with
Dance is the
alternate
same thing
versions of those
for like
encounters.
white people and
In
like
custom battle
honestly a little bit of some
you
gay
choose
people
the
too.
fighters,
As is like
stages,
I guess
and
like FIFA
dialogue to
for
create
like
your own scenarios.
I don't know
Then
normies.
share them online with players
No,
around
Sparky
the
Zero
world.
is so good. Oh, is that the game?
Plus, now you can
I
duke
just
it
had
out
to.
with motion
I had to.
controls
And I'm
using
not.
the Joy-Con 2
Listen, don't worry.
or
I'm
Joy-Con
this is a
controllers.
stereotype. I'm making fun of
Immerse
it.
yourself in the
I played
characters
Just Dance a little bit
and
too.
unleash powerful
I'm not
attacks.
honestly. I think I wasn't even that bad at it, but it's not my type of game. But I know it's like a.
Get
This is
ready
like
to
a type of
shake the earth
game
and
you
break
would
the
get
heavens
no.
when
I could get my mom into, you know.
Dragon Ball
Damn, can't believe I'm a
Sparking Zero
normie. It's
launches
great
on
for
the
Cody.
Nintendo
Right?
Switch
No,
2
listen,
and
nerd,
Nintendo
guys.
Switch
This is just
systems
like
November
being a normie is
14th.
nothing bad. Okay?
Pre-orders begin
I actually
later
got
today
both
on
normie
Nintendo
endings in that
eShop.
one needy Super Overload
Time
game.
to get back to your
It's
roots.
just like, you can be a normie at times. No one is really truly a normie, but you will always be a little bit of a normie in like certain things. Oh my god, Plants vs. Zombies. Damn. I never really cared about this game, but I played it as a kid. So, oh my god, Sunny! It is bad and all you normies should be ashamed. Yeah, fuck normies. Nah, man. This is like a good normie game. FIFA is like a bad normie game. I'm gonna shit on FIFA. I'm not gonna shit on Just Dance, okay? That's what I mean. I just feel like a fever dream, but okay, sure. Hey, I play FIFA at my friend's house. I'm sorry, Schweiz, I don't like FIFA at all. I think FIFA is a scam game, and I can't believe people pay for a new release of like every fucking year that costs like I don't know how much money, and then they spend I don't know how much money in this motherfucking game for some non-fictional card. It is a scam, right?
The club is yours.
What did I say?
It's like he's got the ball on a string.
Shitting on it and it comes immediately. Oh, sorry. Nah, I'm not sorry, actually. That's something I stand by, okay?
Well, I haven't seen that one before.
Amazing timing, right? Nah, man, I don't care. FIFA is something I'm gonna make like fun of. Just the same way I'm gonna make fun of like Nintendo and like Pokemon.
Get
Because they don't use their
reacquainted
resources.
with these games.
They could do much better. And it's sad that so many people buy
to
it.
the party, Pac-Man.
Oh, what is that? Oh.
Pac-Man
Okay,
World 2
this looks
is coming
cute, but
back,
also I'm just not a big
remade
fan
from
of like
scratch.
the
Through
3D
forests
Pac-Man. Why does it
or
look
on
like
ice.
that? I
Use
know it's
fantastic moves
like
to clear
accurate, and I
stages
know
in
this design
style.
has been there for like
And even
ages,
take
but
on
I'm not a big
powerful
fan.
bosses.
I feel like if you give Pac-Man anything more than
Plus,
like a
now you can adventure with a
ball
pal
shape
in local
and then like a
co-op.
mouth that goes like a waka waka, then I think it's too much. You know,
World
it like it
2
destroys
Repack
the
launches
design
on
for me.
Nintendo Switch 2 and
Because the made
Nintendo
for Switch
Switch
has way too much
September
crap.
26th.
Yeah.
Pre-orders
I mean, about it for
begin
the Switch
later
too
today
now.
on Nintendo eShop.
Another remake. Oh, it's a remake.
Lead your party of black
Oh.
mages,
Oh my god, Final Fantasy.
dragoons, and other allies
Wait,
to
wait,
victory in the
wait,
beloved
wait.
strategy RPG
Wait.
Final Fantasy Tactics,
Oh.
reborn with newly added elements.
Oh no, okay, sorry. I thought it was like one of the Final Fantasy I played as a kid, but it wasn't. But it still looks good. I like
The
it.
game is now fully voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters,
Still looks good. This is the type of game I like.
I know that
okay.
he and I are different.
as well as new difficulty
that looks
options,
so good.
a feature to review story events, and
Ooh.
more.
Once I'm like, what's it called?
Final Fantasy
If I ever
Tactics,
can afford,
The Ivalice Chronicles,
Henshin,
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and
I'm just gonna
Nintendo
be at home.
Switch
I'm gonna be a
September
grandma
30th.
at home for 7
Pre-orders
cats, and I'm
begin
gonna play
later
a bunch
today
of RPGs.
on Nintendo eShop.
Alding
When
and
the
voice
clock
acting is
strikes
cool.
midnight,
Oh my, Persona?
shadows emerge
Persona
and the dark
3?
hour begins.
Persona 3.
Step into
Reload
the shoes of a
on
high school
Switch.
student who,
Of course.
together with his friends,
I actually haven't played this one yet
awakens
either,
the
but
supernatural
I do want to
power
one day.
of Persona.
I love the music and the art.
Attend class
direction
and
of,
explore
like,
the
Persona
city
game.
during the day
Persona!
as you forge
Ooh.
bonds with
Also, it
every
has a
interaction.
character that is very similar to me.
Battle
I think
through
her
the
name was
mysterious
Haru.
Tower of Tartarus and strategically take
Or
down
Maru? I don't
rampaging
know.
shadows at night.
The one with the blue hair.
Enter the
They're
dark
making
hour
Persona 6. I
and
think they're
seal
working
your
on it,
fate
honestly,
when
but they're probably making
Persona
it good.
3 Reload
Here's my
launches on the
baby!
Nintendo Switch 2
Disturbing the
system
peace!
October 23rd.
Oh, there she was.
Pre-orders
Can't
begin
expect
later
a small
today
$1
on
company food ever
Nintendo
into it,
eShop.
right? We're getting NBA on everything but the Pokemon
Next,
are real.
please take a look at
like
this.
more pixelated pixel and just move on same. It's kind of like Sonic. Oh, what is that? That was cool. I like it. I'm a big fan of. Oh, it's Zelda. More Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? I don't know. Zelda 3. Breath of the Wild 3. Cute.
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs.
Oh my, or is it like, I forgot it. What were those things called? Like the battle...
Until Hyrule
hack and
itself.
slash kind of spin-offs of those games? Is it like that? Oh yeah, well, it is. Okay, okay.
Be that
The
as it
Warriors
may,
game, yeah.
we face
Honestly,
it
it's more
together.
like a... They're just milking the franchise, but honestly, if people like it, sure, go ahead. Have fun. Have fun. Hyrule Warriors, yeah. Not for me, but maybe some people enjoy it. I love that film. Oh, really? I've actually heard a bunch of bad things about it. Or like,
But you
at
sought
least
it
the
from
first
Hyrule
one.
of all places.
But if you
This
enjoy it,
is
it's good.
madness.
No wonder we get a new game almost every year. They must be starving for 1 year.
There is danger here,
Our jobs are being wrong and
enormously
fun.
so.
Damn, the screen shake. Nice. Playing Hyrule from my little bro. Oh, that's good. Okay, now I apologize for shitting on that. I've only repeated what I've heard. Also, this looks cool as fuck. What is this? I love the art direction. I love the music. But I never really find it worth the price. Is this also Zelda? It kind of gives me the vibes. I think the last Hyrule Warriors game was received well because it ran badly. Oh, okay. How
That
was
was
that
the
like
latest
it?
trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of
Oh,
Imprisonment.
that was also
we hope
Hyrule
you're
Warriors.
looking forward
Okay,
to
I see,
experiencing
I see.
the canonical events that led to the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom game when it launches this winter. We'll share more information on this title in the future. Let's continue with some more games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
The realest Madden ever, built from Sundays. It's
for them, I
game
guess.
time. Kick off your journey to become an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden
Again, I'm
game
not the target
yet.
audience.
Rule the field
I
with
haven't
all
heard
new
about this
player
game,
traits
though,
and
so-
realistic play styles.
I don't know if this is the same as
Immerse
FIFA, so I'm not
yourself in
shitting on it.
authentic team traditions.
If they actually put effort
And
into this game, then I'm not
strategize
shitting on it.
playmaking decisions with newly added features to lead your team to victory. All
Not for
built
me.
from real NFL data.
Me. Punch you.
In franchise mode, choose from 3 new
Offensive
archetypes
guru.
to begin your coaching
Development
legacy.
wizard. Those are some funny
Or become
names.
your
Are they
favorite
like
NFL coach,
anyone who is into
each with
sports
their own
here? I'm like the
strategies.
least sporty person you're
Customize
gonna
your game
know.
plan by
Is that
selecting
actually
new
what they're
abilities
called?
each week that offer different tactical advantages. Then
Probably
level
these
them
games
up
such
to
as that they're probably better for.
fine-tune your
Yeah,
plays.
I think they probably are
Plus,
made for
compete
PS5
on the
too.
gridiron in local or online multiplayer.
Are Madden and FIFA fans even on Switch?
EA Sports Madden
I think
NFL
so.
26.
Honestly, I
touches
feel
down
like
on
Switch is the
Nintendo
most
Switch 2,
normie console
August
too.
14th.
And it, guys,
Pre-orders are
this is
available
like,
now
don't get
on
offended at
Nintendo
Normie,
eShop.
okay? Like, this is, I feel like anyone who, you need to
A cozy campfire is
accept
calling.
that you can be a normie in certain ways, okay? Or you can enjoy normie
Calling
stuff.
all
There's nothing
camping
wrong with that,
enthusiasts.
okay? It's just like,
Build
especially as a
campfires in
woman,
this
look at my
cozy
privilege.
fire-building
You have
sim.
to. There's
Chop
nothing
wood.
wrong with being like other people.
Arrange
You
the
know, like
pieces.
I'm not like other people. You can't be
Then
like other
light
people. It's
'em up.
okay. The same thing
But if
with
you
normie
don't
shit. You
fuel
can't be
the
into
flames
normie games.
properly,
There's nothing bad
they'll
about that.
fizzle out.
Okay? I know it has
To
a negative
stoke your
connotation, but we can
campfire,
make it better.
place logs
I'm meaning it
based
in
on
a
the fire
neutral
strength.
or like
Let
positive
enough
way
oxygen
here.
flow through
Hey, you!
and
Oh,
maintain
you're looking
the
at
right
me
amount
yet.
of heat. Don't
Oh.
let wet logs dampen your fire.
God forbid we want to
Dry
play
them before
Pokemon.
tossing them in the flames. And
Don't
when you want
worry.
to create an even
We're
bigger
not gonna
fire,
make fun of
just blow
anyone
on
here
it.
for that.
Sometimes though,
I'm not.
patience is
Listen,
all
if
you
I ever,
need.
I
So
criticize
roast some
Pokemon a lot, okay?
marshmallows
But listen, I have a charge above
or
my
set
head.
off
It
fireworks
is out
to
of love.
light up the
And if
sky.
I criticize it, it's not against you guys.
You
It's
can
more
also get the
about the
flames
company.
going in rainy
Okay?
or snowy conditions. But
I
try
wouldn't make fun of
mastering
anyone
your
for
campfire making skills first. With a compatible USB camera,
He's gambling the
you
Asperger's
can
Rich
enjoy each other's
Cristiano
company
Ronaldo.
around the campfire.
This is kind of creepy.
You might even strike up some interesting
I thought
conversations.
this was like, oh, this is like the weird, like
Relax and
camera
stay a
thing.
while.
Okay.
When chilling by the
Mega Man
fire
Soccer
sparks to
Master
life
Race! Wait, there's
on
a Mega
Nintendo
Man
Switch
Soccer?
2
No way.
later today.
How are you port it? Wii Sports. Oh, Wii Sports was
Fight
so
battles
good.
big
I'm not a
and
big fan of
small
like
in these games.
Switch Sports or whatever that one was called.
Apex
Because they
Legends is
removed
coming
like the
to
Mii's.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my god, Apex Legends.
Squad up and survive
Another normie
19
game I
other
don't
teams
play,
in Battle
but-
Royale.
Again, not judging it.
Or show off your skills in
God,
mixtape,
this is so
where
weird.
you'll take on
I mean,
3
Mario Tennis is
rotating
fun
game
sports
modes.
game. Oh, there's so many.
Plus, both
fun
Battle
sports games,
Royale
probably.
and Mixtape have enhanced resolution
Yoda.
and smoother performance.
There's a Mega Man Soccer.
Build your crew and aim
Ich
for
schlaf.
victory when Apex Legends
You are
launches on the
sleeping.
Nintendo Switch 2 system
Do you guys know
August
how
5th,
long this one
along
is?
with the new season, Showdown.
PS games on Switch. At least there's no like. Oh my god, a wrench!
Cure a witch's illness. Her
Hela.
tiny familiar embarks on a grand adventure
This is kind of cute.
with your magical froggy backpack in tow.
I try Apex
You can
Legends twice and
climb,
realized that I don't like games. Ah,
pull,
sorry. I don't like battle royales.
and even swing
Me
to
with like
greater heights.
competitive games.
Explore this
No, it's just because I'm a
vast
fucking
world
cray
and
baby. If
gather
anyone's mean
ingredients
to me,
create a cure
I'm
for
like,
your
it
enchanting
makes me
ally.
cry. You know, I go like,
Plus,
you
up to
hate
4
me.
players can journey together
I feel
in
bad.
online co-op.
I get a little bit
A
depressed.
little mouse's magnificent adventure
This
begins
is so fun.
when
This is so cute.
Hella launches on
I want to know
Nintendo
who
Switch
the developers
2
are
next
for this.
year.
This gives me like, I don't know. It just
Explore a
reminds me.
galaxy
It gives
full
me
of
like European
opportunity.
vibes at the very least.
Embark on a
For
journey
sure. It's
across
okay.
the
At least I'm
iconic
aware of it,
galaxy
you know?
far, far away in this open world action
And also in a
adventure
weird way,
game,
I've re-downloaded
taking
League of
place
Legends and I'm
between
trying
the
to give
events
myself a little bit of
Empire Strikes
exposure
Back
therapy.
and Return of the
Trent,
Jedi
okay, thank you for the follow.
You'll take on the role
I know
of
it's kind of
Kay
ironic to
Bess,
say, but
who,
I don't
along
want
with
to
her
let it
companion
impact me
Nyx,
as much. I'm
is
not going to be a
fighting for
fan
her
of
freedom.
competitive
Explore
games,
distinct
but
locations,
at least like
both new
some
and familiar.
maybe.
Fight,
I want to be okay
steal,
with like
and
playing.
outwit your way
I want to
through
get
the
better at
galaxy's crime
competitiveness.
syndicates and gain
Or, like,
the
not let
means
it
to
get me
start a
down.
new life.
It looks
Traverse
awesome.
through
I like to
space
say
by
I'm
ship on
Game
Kay's
of Legends
Trailblazer,
Switch 2 is the
or
only way
by
to play a
land
game with
on your
gyro controls.
S-57 Cardinal Speeder.
Reddit
and
was
take
scrolling
on quests
when
that
he
blend
released the
stealth and
toaster on
shooting
your head. A
with some
toaster?
puzzle-solving mini-games
You
in
mean
between.
my Pokemon? It's my
Embark
favorite
on
Pokemon,
high-stakes
Reddit. That is a thing called
Engage in
Charge Bike.
dogfights
It's a little.
as you travel across the
I
outer
think an
rim.
exoskeleton.
And get ready
the
to
mid,
live the life of
like
a
when a
scoundrel
caterpillar
when
turns into
Star
like a
Wars
butterfly or
Outlaws
something.
launches on
into a
Nintendo
bug,
Switch
like the
2,
middle
September
point of
4th. Pre-orders are
I really like
available
it.
now on
that. My
Nintendo
little
eShop.
guy, I love it. Toaster head would be funny though.
Survive the
can put a
future.
German
Salvage
toaster.
the past.
This looks cool. What is that? This gives me I forgot
As
the
an
name.
agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future
That one board
plagued
game.
by anomalies and a
Just speaking
past
to her,
on
but
the
it's kind of a
verge of
toaster.
collapse to uncover the mysteries of
yeah,
this
actually
world.
you're right. It could function a little bit, you know.
In the
Could fry
future,
your bread.
dangerous creatures born
Toaster.
from the
I
remnants of
barely know
humanity
her.
prowl the wasteland.
Ooh, wait, it's a horror
You'll
game.
need to craft ammo and supplies with limited
I'm a big horror
resources
fan.
to fend
I can't
off
play horror games
brutal
myself
enemies.
though. There's also something.
But don't
That's something
let your
I
guard
think.
down
I don't
after
know what. I
defeating
think
them.
for my 2-year affiliate anniversary, which I missed,
If a monster absorbs
I didn't miss
a
it, but I
fallen
didn't really
enemy,
do anything crazy.
it'll evolve into
If you
an
want me to
even
play
more
like another
nightmarish
horror game, I don't
form.
mind doing that. I can do it for
So
something
act quickly
that's
to
crazy.
dispose
As
of
long as I don't have to
enemies.
play through it entirely. But I love horror games, I just can't play them myself. I'm a little fucking
You'll
shit.
also come across rifts that allow you to travel back
This
in
one's really
time
fucking good though. I like
by
it.
extracting the essences of
And again,
people you
I
meet
just
in the
I want
past.
more horror games coming out. I don't know. Oh my
You
god, you
can
want to have that
strengthen
chair?
your
Sorry,
own
I just saw
abilities.
that. Wait.
However,
Here you go.
there's a price to
Chrome
pay.
Witch. There you
You'll
go.
be haunted by visual and
I heard
auditory
Outlaws are right, the best
illusions
modern Star
and
Wars
lose your
game seems
grip
to
on
still be Daddy
reality.
Phones. I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I couldn't care less about Star Wars. I did watch all of the
What
movies
caused
except maybe the most
world to
recent
collapse?
ones. But I'm more like
And
the games
what
are
is the
not the
true
games, but
mission
like
you've
the
been
movies are
tasked
cool,
with?
I guess. But I like the
Chronos,
earlier ones
New
more. But I
Dawn
was never really a
launches
big
on
fan.
Nintendo Switch 2,
Hello,
September
hello,
5th.
yes. This kind of
The
feels like
dragons
Resident
of the
Evil
East
X,
and
like
West
Alien
clash.
Isolation, the thing. The thing.
I
I love Alien Isolation. Oh my god, Yakuza? Yakuza, another one. Get the 3DS treatment. Yeah.
Yakuza Kiwami 2 is
Woo!
crawling its way onto
Wait,
Nintendo
was
Switch
only
2.
Kiwami on the Switch so far?
Kamurocho Tokyo.
Aren't there like 7 or 8
Sotenbori,
or
Osaka,
even 10 now?
2 prolific
This is a game I also want to
districts in
play,
Japan,
but there's so many.
With a former dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu.
I know so many
Faces
people sim
down
for
the
this
dragon
man.
of Kansai, Ryuji Goda. Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed
This
brawls.
is like a really old horror movie. Oh, I know the thing. Don't worry.
Duke
I
it
actually
out using
I
your
watched
fists,
it. Oh,
weapons,
oh, the thing was
and
so
everything else
good.
at your
Oh, now I know
disposal.
which one you mean.
Plus,
I think
there's
it's called a
still
little bit
plenty else
different
to
in
do
German,
around
so
the
I didn't like
cities.
connect the dots.
Enjoy
You know?
darts,
It made me
karaoke,
double take
and
my
even golf.
reaction at the start of the dog,
There's
and I
no
was like,
shortage of
I saw when
things
the
to
dog
do.
was murdered. I was like, no, the poor doggy. Why are they trying to kill it? And then at the end of the movie, I was like, maybe they should have killed that dog. Maybe the
deadly
dog should have
clash
died.
between two
Would have really
dragons
been better.
begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2
I freaking love Star
launches
Wars.
on
That's so
Nintendo
fair.
Switch 2,
Wasted.
November 13th.
Again, just because I have a different opinion, don't let
And
that like take away from your
Yakuza
enjoyment.
Kiwami,
How
the story
dare-
that launched the epic series.
I don't know if you
is
watched the
also
movie
launching
Chrome Witch,
on
but
Switch 2 the
if you
same
watched
day,
it,
featuring
you would get
enhanced
it. You would
graphics,
understand.
improved frame rates, and additional language support.
My brother loves Yakuza.
There
I
are
love friends who
plenty
like
more
it too.
games heading to Nintendo
there's
Switch
so many good
and
games.
Nintendo
It's all the
Switch
time.
2. Let's take a quick look.
It's hard. Borderlands. Huh? Never mind. What? Is it Dragon Quest? Oh my god! Sorry. That's my favorite Sanrio character! Oh what? They got Kogimune? Whoa, this was for me! This was for me! That was my moment! Oh, I got spooked right now. Oh my god, they got Kogimune in there! Aww! That's cute! I'm really happy, oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can tab out without the evil building, but this is like my favorite Sanrio character, guys. Look how cute she is! She's a piece of flower! Little flower guy! Look! That was her! Cute she
Before
is,
we go,
man.
we've got 2 more
Yeah.
games to show you.
2
Please
more?
take a look.
Oh, there's a new Hello Kitty. Oh, no, Paul mentioned mid-direct. I don't think there's gonna be any little Paul games
To pass
wasted.
through that door is
Ooh.
to pass through time.
Wait, is it another Octopath Traveler? Or like from the same
to
studio?
travel a road spanning centuries.
Wait, I think I remember the
From
game this was
here-
from. What? First person?
Heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Yeah, finally she gets a spotlight.
Square
That looks
Enix
so
presents
good.
a brand new action RPG brought to
Ooh.
life in HD 2D.
Oh, Zerusha, hi! Oh, this looks so
is
good. I'm such a big
Philadelphia,
fan
a
of
continent overrun by
I
beast
love pixel
tribes.
games so much.
A spell
I'm
of
such a big fan of
safekeeping
this
is
type of
all
games.
that
They're
protects
so pretty.
humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther.
Philadelphia.
One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle
Pretty.
walls. An
Your puppy
adventurer,
have
Elliot,
feelings too.
leaves the kingdom
Well,
to investigate.
I love the art.
Facing
The
danger is
art.
what adventurers do.
Ah, it's so pretty.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Together,
already got
the
this
duo
one.
venture beyond the kingdom's protection into
Oh,
the
this
great
is so
wide
cute!
world.
I love it!
During
this is
your
adorable!
journey, you'll come face to face with
Oh
all
my
sorts
God.
of foes.
Oh, this is gonna
In
be a Switch
battle,
exclusive though,
study your
alright?
opponent's moves carefully and find opportunities.
It's probably
to
gonna be like
strike.
$90.
Fight with
I
swords
don't have
for
the
quick
money
and
for that.
well-balanced strikes.
Ew!
Bows
ew.
and arrows to
Okay,
target
maybe I'm not gonna
enemies
get it.
from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer. And more.
Maybe not.
There are 7 weapon types in total.
It does look good
but
though.
that's not
It
all.
looks really good.
You can also strengthen
that
your
one,
weapons
see?
by equipping different
maybe.
combinations
Maybe
of
not.
magicite.
No.
Try
maybe
out
not.
all sorts of variations to find the
They're
playstyle that
good.
works for you.
Oh wow! Yikes!
Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack and pick up items.
No!
You can control both Elliot and Faye separately.
Why did I have to be
or
born
2 players can
with
control them at the
snail
same
phobia?
time.
Honestly, I probably wasn't
You'll
born with
find
it.
that she's very helpful.
Why did I have
in
to
your
develop
adventure.
that? Man, this is more like $40 I'm dying over Nintendo. It is not gonna be
Join
$40,
Elliot and
Mr.
Faye on
President.
a grand journey
It's not.
that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years.
Oh, this looks cool. Ooh. Oh, I love the graphics.
Adventures of Elliot. The Millennium Tales launches on Nintendo
I mean, I haven't really
Switch
bought a
2
Nintendo game in
next
forever,
year.
Alex, honestly.
After today's
Gosh,
presentation,
this looks so good though.
a debut demo will be available, and there will be an upcoming survey to gather.
I mean, maybe it's
player
gonna be reduced
feedback.
one day, but also it's Nintendo. I don't think so. If it ever comes to Steam, maybe, mayhaps.
In the beginning, there
Demo.
was nothing.
They're always expensive.
Everything began with the birth of Ursa,
Oh?
mother of all. She
Mother of all?
created our world, the land
This feels
of
familiar.
Orstera.
Oh! Octopath Traveler 0? Yeah, another one. Yippee! Oh, I love Octopath Traveler. I never played the second one though.
Are you heading out on your journey? Yes.
The first one was so
Suppose the
good.
time is right.
And I will
You'll
forever
follow me.
love Elfin. I love Elfin and Tressa. And I forgot
Come to join your
Therian,
little
man.
lighting ceremony.
Ah, these are my
You have a
favorite.
death wish?
I wish I could
You
see
need
everyone
to,
here
Chromish, you're really
and
good.
smiling just one more time.
I don't know
Are you
which of
going
the
to rebuild this
Octopath Travelers.
world,
You
or
can build
are you going
houses!
to find people
Pretty
who
cool.
took our home
Oh my
from
god,
us?
Tressa! Ah! Oh, I know, that's how they get you.
Witness a
They want
tale
you
of
to be
demons
attached to the
that
characters.
unfolds
Oh my god,
across
they're gonna show Alphen. Alphen, are you there? Oh my god, he is there! You see him? Man.
Octopath Traveler
Grr.
0 is available on December
Holding
4th,
my-
2025.
Man. Oh. I don't want to see my man
That's
again.
all for today's Nintendo
Oh.
Direct Partner
care.
Showcase.
Yeah, I
Thank
don't
you
really
for
have any
watching.
expectations. I just watch these. I'm like, ah, cool. Cool, yeah. Yeah. Didn't they have like a Nintendo Direct a while ago, or was that only for Pokemon? Because I remember they had like one a while ago too. Or was it already like a month? Oh, this game was so cute. The one of the red. Only for. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Only for. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. 5 out of 10. You're so mean. I would give this like a 7 out of 10. Honestly. Yeah. Thank you for watching. No worries. No problems. No problems, Nintendo. That was alright. Also, Facts of Cat. I liked it there. Yeah, right? I think it was alright. I think it was okay. That was an okay direct. Again, I really love this game right here. Where was it? No, not FIFA. Oh, this one was cute. I think I liked Hila, and oh, this one looked so good too. I love the horror aspect. Again, I'm a horror fan. And also, what was that? This looks very indie. Oh, I love this one, man.
Bastion, the king.
Whatever that was called, but it has snail enemies. It has snail enemies. Oh, honestly, the dart isn't that long, Chrome, which you can like catch up on it. But honestly, I think okay, no, I won't spoil you. Don't worry, I'm not spoiling you. Capcom and Square had some fun stuff. Glad for Monster Hunter Story 3. Yippee! Yes, sir. I don't really care about that too much, but also I still have to play like Monster Hunter Wilds. I have to continue that, but. Yeah, it's been really fun. And now, guys, I'm free. I'm finally free. Yes. So wait, let me pop back to my other screen. I don't care about. Oh, you don't care about the spoiler? Okay, wait. We're going back. We're going back. Right. Okay, let me show you what was in there. Okay, so they had. Oh shoot! Oh damn! I guess that was part of it. Yeah, it was a new Monster Hunter, new
The
Katamari
time-hopping trip through
reroll,
the ages.
new Just Dance, a new
Elmo.
Dragon Ball, or a
Relive
Dragon Ball port.
iconic
I remember.
Dragon Ball
Then we got
stories
like
from the
a Plants vs Zombies. We got Pac-Man
scratch.
reboot, I think,
Through
remaster,
forests,
remake. I don't
war
know.
on
Final Fantasy
30th.
Tactics.
Pre-orders.
Remaster, remake, I think, but as both like a version with like the original graphics and then one with like updated ones. Oh, Katamari, why do people hate this direct? I don't know. Yeah, there's a new Katamari, guys. You guys are so mean. But honestly, I feel like I never turn on the chats on these because they're always so rude. I feel like people have become more rude over time, and I know people have always been rude, but holy shit, dude. I'm not looking at the chat for these things. People just don't know any fucking respect anymore nowadays. And I know it's just very like, the young people don't know any respect. But I do feel like, at least on the internet, people have gotten a lot more. They should like, they need someone who kicks their ass if they're mean. You know what I mean? Like, then we got like a port for Persona 3 Reload. We got a Hyrule Warrior thing. I don't care. I'm sorry, Chromewitch. I'm gonna skip those because I don't want to care either. I don't know what this was actually. Maybe like a roasting game just for the Switch. Then oh my god, Hilo was so cute. But I think that's what. No, you were already here when that arrived. So it only like really started like here. So all of the other shit was already like what's it called? Like countdown shit. You know, cool bug. Little like thingies right here. Kids these days, am I right, guys? Yeah, Persona. Yes. Okay, let me actually like go back to the other screen now, though. All right, gamers. Hello. We can go back to yapping. I'm still in the right category. Let's still continue yapping, I guess. Let me put on the music again. Yeah. Nice. The mouse game seemed fun, yeah. Yeah, that was cute. Oh, you know what? Let me actually look up the developers. I want to know where this game was developed in. Hela. Fuck! Can't find it. Game. Who were the developers? Like for the What? Me? I am the yapping queen? Oh, thank you. That's a sweet compliment. Thank you. I know I am. I don't want my queen though, but thank you. That's very kind. That's very kind of you. Oh, the developers are Wind. Okay, where are they from? Wind Up. Developer never. Oh, this is their first game. Huh. Wind Up. Games. Oh, it is European. It is based in northern Sweden. Based in Umeå in northern Sweden, we create games and jobs that inspire playfulness, give comfort, and allow people to thrive. Aw, that's cute. That sounds good. Hell yeah, man. I knew it. I knew this game was European. This game felt European, you know? And I feel like sometimes you can feel where like certain games are like made from, you know? Maybe that's like a prejudice for me, but I don't know. I just feel like this game felt very like European to me. And also, I don't know, I'm just happy to see more European games, you know? And I feel like this is an indie studio, so yippee! Good luck to them. Yeah. Oh my god, Lace Navi! Wow, thank you for the raid! Wow, hey! Welcome in! Hello, guys! Hello! Hi, Schlid! Hi, Lace! Oh my god, Lace! Oh my god! Sorry, I saw that you stopped by the stream like a previous occasion and I did not make the connections anymore. I'm a very visual person, so I always remember people if I see their face or their profile picture. And I knew that you've been here because it didn't show like first, like, but I didn't make the connection to your name, you know? I'm sorry. But now I remember who you were. Oh my god. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Oh my god. Hi. What were you doing? I probably just showed, but like, grr. The message always gets deleted after a while. What were you doing? I hope you had fun. Oh, you watched the direct too? What was your favorite? How would you rate it? Personally, I don't really have any expectations whenever I go into any Nintendo Directs or whatever. I don't really have any expectations, so this was a very good, decent one for me. You know, I really love the studio behind Octopath Traveler, so I'm happy they're making more pixel games. So yeah, I'm so excited for Katamari. That's good. I've never played the first and second one. Apparently there's one out already, but I like the games too from the looks of it. They look very like creative. I'm not super interested in anything else though, but Katamari, that's so fucking real. That is a game I support. The only games I don't support in this direct was that FIFA game, that football game, and I don't know what the other one was, but there were like 2 EA Sports ones. I'm like, nah, man. EA Sports on the Switch? It's super fun. The soundtrack is amazing. I love the Octopath Traveler OC2. Me too! Oh my, wait, I think I downloaded one of my favorite tracks on my local Spotify. Wait, let me look for it. Oh, I must have been ages though. I had like a really dirty and really yucky like iPad, yeah, tablet, yeah, iPad, yeah, it's called iPad, sorry. The names confuse me. And I had like 3 stickers of my favorite Octopath Traveler characters, which are, again, Alphen. I love Alphen so much. Tressa and Therian. Oh my, I love Alphen the most out of these though. Alphen is such a sweetheart. Oh my god, and they gave me a lot of comfort, man. And now that case, I think that case wasn't there for like 6 years. It was fucking destroyed. And now I finally got a new one. I put a Ruse sticker on it. I put a Ruse and 2 Rosator stickers on it. And it is purple, yes. Nippy! Wait, do we have sports as game? Go outside and play them. Honestly though, I understand people playing sports games. I'm not shaming that. I'm just shaming EA Sports as a company, you know? I just think a lot of AAA studios are just like, I don't know, man. It makes me feel better about probably having to be an indie dev in the future. Or like, again, I'm just gonna like build myself up. I don't care about corporations. Fuck that, you know? I'm not gonna like throw my life away for some company that's gonna like just fire me even if their game is wins like best game award or whatnot, you know? Fuck those people. So I'm kind of like, I have a distaste for companies who only care about the money and not about the type of games they make, and I don't know, getting the most out of like people that they make these games for. Gives me the ick. Also, welcome in kind of high. Ruse, yes. Yes, sir. But oh my god, I completely forgot to introduce myself. Anyways, let me see if I missed any messages though. I don't think so. Yeah, Europe, yes. Yes. Also, most games seem fun. Okay, no, I think I didn't miss anyone. If I did, I'm not ignoring you guys. I simply I oversaw your message. I'm sorry. I try to keep up, but I have my issues sometimes. But let me introduce myself to you and your Raiders, Lace. Actually, do you want to be called Lace or Levy? Welcome, everyone. My name is John. I'm a blue nano chameleon. As you can see, if my charger back is not going to move with me, just ignore that, okay? But look, I have a tail. I can turn around. Levy is good. Okay, look, I can wiggle. I also have like some hair balls right here. They wiggle too. Wow. Yippee. And yeah, the thing, as you guys have heard, is I'm a chameleon. But the thing of me is I'm not a chameleon that changes colors, but I can change my art style. And the way you do that is you're getting you can redeem Slantification, and I turn into this little pixel form right here. Redeem it again, I turn back into my anime form. I know it's very scuffed, which is what I am working on. Wait, I can actually I can go over and show you guys in person right now. I just have to open the program. Give me a second. Wait. It actually should be set up too. Wait. But yeah, I can already show the art, I guess. But I am also a live 3D artist. Oh, you gotta go! No worries, Lace. Love you. Have a good one, okay? Love you so much. Have a wonderful stream. I don't only say this to friends, so I hope you are okay if I just say that I appreciate you writing me. But thank you. Have a good stream. Oh, like I hope you had a good stream too. Thank you, Levy. Have a good one. Yes, absolutely. Okay. But have a good one. Okay, bye-bye. And thank you for the rate. But to show off my model that I'm actually gonna be working on this fucking summer, because I spent on it for so fucking long, man. I drew this 2 years ago, and it has over 200 layers, which honestly I feel like nowadays if I redrew it, or if I like, I don't know, went into it in depth, I could probably do it better. But listen, you're learning, okay? You have to like finish at least like one model in your fucking lifetime. Yes, I drew that. And also, guys, look here. I am here now. Haha. Also, wait, let me just do some stuff. Let me turn on my paint. Here we go. Haha. But yeah, here you can see I already have it open in Live3D. I have the hierarchy for it. Honestly, I probably have to adjust it a little bit because again, I did this mostly also, I think like a year or 1.5 years ago, I would say. So I've gotten a lot better. I've never really like rigged them all in this detail. And again, it's just like the base of it that is like done. But again, here's like all of the different layers. You can see it. Oh wait, let me do it. But yeah, you can technically, if you want, just like with all that. One day, guys, one day. So looks great, Pookie. Thank you. And she's gonna move. I'm gonna actually work on her this summer, guys. I'm gonna lock in this summer because I have so many overlays, like commissioned. Again, streaming is kind of like a hobby, but also I'm taking it seriously. It's just I'm a full-time student, so I can't take it as seriously as I want to be because I have to make sure that I don't like underestimate my real life responsibilities, you know. And also I forgot to mention this. I also direct a game called Kill Cure Beautiful Vice, which is a fan game, or technically it's not really a fan game, but I don't care if people call it a fan game, you know. But it's a game heavily inspired by the Danganronpa franchise, and you can find it on itch.io if you want to play it. We brought it out, or like we released it, the prologue at the very least, I think 4 months ago, and we're currently working on chapter 1. So if you want to see something I poured my entire life into, feel free to do that. Yes. My 8 years old, the layers is a lot of them, as you can see. They also, I think I have some toggles already. I have like toggles for like the jacket, for like this, for the pullover, the skirt, and oh yeah, the shirt. You can only see that if I like do this, you know. Also, you must have house ready for my exam this week, so tschüss, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, Menschki. Don't worry. Hi, auf Wiedersehen. I want to see a real life. I want to say a real life name here, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But have a good one, Minnie. Okay. Good luck of studying, and thank you for watching the like direct with me. Thank you. So to Joe, of course, as well too. Also, you're gonna vanish too, James. Bye bye. Stay hydrated. Goodbye. Goodbye, James. Thank you for stopping around. That looks amazing. Thank you. You got to move it. Move it. I will. Don't worry. It already moves a little bit. Again, as you can see from the toggles. I also have a glass. Oh, I think I actually disabled that one. Never mind. Let me enable that one again. Here. I have like a glass toggle. I have like a shocked expression toggle. I have like a blush one. Like a pout. I'm gonna make the cheeks go bigger. I can make the eyes disappear because I have like a teary eye thing. I have that one here as well. Guys, look. Look, I have teary eyes. I think it's cute. I love the teary eyes. Then also I can be excited. Wait, that looks better like this. I can stick my tongue out because again, I'm a chameleon. So wow, we have a chameleon tongue. This model is fake. You see that? It's a fake tongue. Not a chameleon tongue. The budget was not there. It also can be bald, I guess. So yeah, there's a lot of things. How long? Well, it is a chameleon tongue, so yeah, I already have. It's really nothing, but I have like, wait, where's the face angles here? I have like, I'm gonna delete these because these don't even make fucking sense. But I was like, hey, let's move it, and then I moved these. So this is the only thing I have rigged on this model. But wait, oh gosh, I do actually have one real fully like rigged, which is this one. Let me share my entire screen because be looking like AI Hoshino. Who is that? Let me wait. Oh, but hopefully I'm not gonna end up like her. I don't want to end up like her, please. Please no. Oh, oops, sorry. I forgot. But wait, here we go, guys. Look at the tracking. I'm really proud of this model. Whoa! Yippee! Welcome back from the ad too. So yeah, this tracks. It can be tracked in Live3D. I do want to like debut this as well, but also I'm like, again, I'm gonna be honest here. I did overestimate the amount of effort it would take because the only thing I'm missing for this honestly is just like I wanted to make a mod of like the Hollow Knight game. And honestly, I feel like I could have pulled it off. I definitely did underestimate the effort, but my cat died back then, and I was really depressed. And then like other real life responsibilities caught up to me, so I never really like got it out. And now it's just like I'm either gonna get it out without the mod, or I'm just gonna like play it in the future. Like I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do it, but she's gonna be used one day. Just not right now. I do want to still give it the thing it deserves. And right now, if I just like use it, it would feel like all of my efforts were for like nothing. So I would prefer to not use it, or use it when I have like the opportunity to. But yeah, it is like, whoa, body can move. It's very simple, honestly. But I feel like it was good that I started with this, because you can overestimate the amount of effort even something like this takes you. So I'm glad I started with this, because it was like maybe like 13 layers. And this one looks good, you know. It doesn't need to be it doesn't need to be like the most detailed model to like work. Yeah, if Silksong came out. I've never played Hollow Knight though, so I don't know if I should like immediately start with like Silksong, but maybe we can like try. Who knows? But yeah, I didn't mean to suggest that I realized the implications for sending. I'm sorry about that. Oh, can you put the iris way up so it looks like your eyes are rolling to the back of your head? I feel like that would be funny. Sure. Honestly, yeah, I'm not, as long as you don't mean it in an Aigawa way. It's okay, not. It's okay. As long as you don't mean it in like a, like NSFW way, I guess I can do that a little bit. Yeah, that would be funny. But again, not if you see it as like a NSFW thing. I'm very uncomfortable with that. And also my community is kind of like child friendly. Again, I do have sometimes 18 plus streams, but mostly we allow kids to be here, so you guys gotta remember that, okay? Guys, we're gonna remember that. So wait, torso, leg, body, tail. Should be here, neck. Gosh, this does not make any sense. I have to organize eyes. Okay. Wait. Oops. Sorry. Ooh, no. Oh, why is it not? Oh, because of the... I hit it. Oh, and I have to... Yeah, I have to select the irises. Here's the iris. Yes, that's the first one. I use the second one, so... I guess it looks really cursed. If you're like that, I'm just looking up. There you go, Najim. I'm fine with that, I guess. I don't know, man. But yeah, that's like some stuff I worked on. I hope you like it. And again, if you want to check out a game I worked on, you can go to my itch.io page. And am I missing anything else? Oh, that's so detailed. Hell yeah, again, that's 200 layers. That's weird. I just like messing with models. That's so fucking fair. Trust me too. I like being a little fucking goober with it. Chameleon! This only works in like the browser. This doesn't work on your phone. But it's kind of like a, I don't know what you call it. I think like ASCII art, something like that. You know? Where it like creates like art with like text in there. And I thought, hey, if I ever get like hate botted or hate rated, I can just like use this to like spam. You can just spam Chameleon and then the hate messages are gone. I'm watching on my computer. Then it should show up correctly on your PC, I believe. Wait. At least on a normal stream. I don't want to go on there. Actually, nah. But like, fuck, I forgot you can see it. Never mind. Sorry. I forgot. But if you're in a normal browser, it should like show up correctly. Unless Twitch changed their like sizing. It should show up as like a little chameleon. Yeah. If I move the chat the correct sizing in my OBS, it still shows up. Nice. Yippee. That makes me happy. But yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything. So if you guys are into art, if you're into animation, if you are into game development stuff, we have not really made any like game dev streams before. But I am really passionate about that, and I do want to incorporate it into my content. And again, this summer, because so far everything you see is kind of like a placeholder or like experimental, because again, I am still a full-time student and I can't really... I'm also like limited on money. I have to be careful what I want to do, but I still want to work towards my, in quotation mark, like dream, like streaming setup. So that's what I'm doing. And I feel like I've acquired a lot of skills over the past years, and the only skill I'm really missing is like I've like went through a really tough like programming exam the past few months, and now I'm only really missing to like use that like not mindset, but like those skills that I've acquired, and I need to learn how to actually like use game engines for like solo purposes. I've like worked with game engines before, but mostly in a team, you know. They've really done the actual development part by myself, and I want to learn that. And once I do know how to do that, I actually asked Gems, and Gems gave me some resources, which was really helpful. I want to learn it this summer, and then work towards actually fucking debuting, because again, I have so many cool overlays and shit. Again, I want to really fucking badly use it, and I want to see my model being animated, man. It's been so long, and it deserves that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, wait, I think I made myself a little schedule today. Yeah, but basically, guys, I have started. Let me go back, by the way. Or you know what? Fuck it. I might work on this later. I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. But I did also finish the rig for my Ruse stuff. I'm currently keyframing it, which is kind of like the animation part. And also, that shit's taking me way too long, too. Oh, Lord. It's taking me a long-ass time. But look at this motherfucker moving. Woo! He moves. So wait, I have to delete some things for it to make sense. This is just for exporting purposes. Yes. Was this one? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Then look at it move. Wow! I am blue. Yes, I know. I'm more like purple nowadays, but I am blue because blue is my favorite color. So I will always. Even if I'm purple, it's gonna start with a B because I don't wanna. I'm too egotistical, or like it's not egotistical. Da da B da ba dee da ba dee da ba do. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I like that song. I think that song is cool. Yeah, look, he moves. He moves a lot. And like this is kind of, again, this is just like randomized shit, but like it looks really funny. I like how it looks. It's so 3D. Woo! Yippee! For your, but I love seeing you working on it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Man as a gender neutral. But I'm really proud of it, honestly. But I can't lie. The keyframing, there's so many keyframes, guys. So look at this shit, dude. It's so many. I'm a little bit overwhelmed by it, but also I think it's not really overwhelmed. I think it's more like it's just so much, and I know I've worked on this for so long. I just want to have it fucking done, man. Like I just want to have this shit done, you know. And I know that I'm not gonna have it done. I can't just like shut it down, you know. I don't want to. I still want to give it the purpose of like looking good in the animation itself. But I know I have to still put in effort for that, and that annoys me a little bit. I'm like, man, I wish I could, like, I don't know, work through this for, like, the next 5 hours, and I would be done. But I have to put more polish into it, you know? But what do you want to do with it? I want to make an animation. I want to make a fan animation, you know? What's the plan? I can show you. Wait, I already started, actually. Wait, no. Again, I might work on this later. I'll have to see. Here, I'm currently animating like a little short animation for it. I just want to export that, and then I want to export these little layers and put them in After Effects and put like some post-processing shit on there. And that's it, you know, it's just a fan animation. But again, this fan animation helped me a lot, and it's probably gonna be the most detailed like animation or like model I'm ever gonna fucking work on. And itself, it is not gonna be export as a model because it's way too like unoptimized. But technically, it could be. It could be export as a model the way that I like set it up. But wait, I can show you. Start animation. It's kind of like I want it to be a looped animation, so it starts with him like coming like down, and then yeah, he just like jumps away, and that shit like loops all over again. But I have like the start animated, and I'm really proud of it up until here, and then this is just kind of like keyframes, and I have to like fill them in and make sure everything like feels smooth. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. It's a lot of work, especially again, look at all of my fucking parameters. Oh, there's so many. So many cries, but it's okay. Honestly, I feel like even if it has been worth it so far. I'm really proud of it. Like, I think it looks really good. And again, I don't think I'm ever gonna make something this detailed ever again in my life. So I'm not gonna work like 8 months on something. Yeah, I plan to show it. I get like comments on it, it's just like, hey, this is cool. Or you might not even like comment on it, but like, who cares? You know, I'm just doing this because it's fun and I want to learn. So, yeah, I'm proud of it. That's what all artists do, right? We work on something and we show people, and then people are either, they don't reply, or they're like, hey, yeah, that's cool. And then you do the same shit over and over again for like the next fucking 5 months. the pains of being an artist. But yeah, it's really fun. I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of it so far. I think I did a good job, you know? But he be schmoovin'. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, I'm still like debating on what I want to do today. You should be. Thank you. But I'm debating whether I should be save the polish for the future Ruse fan. Yay! Don't call me out. Nah, honestly, I think in this aspect, I don't know how to explain it. I want to maybe make a Ruse fan game, but also I feel like I don't have the skills for that yet. And I don't want to promise anything I'm not going to like have, you know. I want to, and also one thing that's really important for me is I hope that this is visible, because I really love like the Rusader community. Like, it's very dear to me. You guys are so sweet, you know. I haven't been in like a community like this in a while, and I'm a very community oriented person. Like, if I connect with a community like this, you guys are like, I care a lot about you. I always joke about this with Danny, but I'm not like Ruse parasocial. I'm like Rusader parasocial. If Ruse hated me, that would make me sad, okay? I would probably cry for like a few days, but I think I will get over it. If the Rusaders hated me, oh my god, I wouldn't be here, guys. I would take like a month-long like hiatus. I would be like, man, my life is over. So, make a Instagram? Nah, I don't think I would do something like that. I did think about something which is kind of like a hating simulator, like not a dating simulator, but you need to make them hate you in a way. But I think there might be like a game out this already like this. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas. I have like a little like Google Doc where I just write like random ideas, and I'm not gonna show it because it's very intimate and dear to me. And you don't have to put everything on social media, you know? We love you. I'm glad. I love you guys too. But again, Rusader parasocial schlenny. Again, I love, or let's say, I don't really love Ruse because, again, he's a corporal persona. He's not real. And also, I don't know, I like to have certain boundaries of how much you get like attached to both streamers as well as like fictional characters, I guess. So I appreciate him a lot. Again, I like this motherfucker a lot. But again, I'm not gonna like him more than what you should, if you can explain it like that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to probably be working on later. There's few things I was thinking about. Oh, yeah, I'm live early today. Hello, Shani. Hi, Neff. I started earlier because of like the Nintendo Direct, and I was like, hey man, I guess I can just like continue streaming after that, you know? And I was thinking maybe, let me go back for a second, by the way, again. Let me go back here. Oh, still have this shit open. Wait. Here we go. Goodbye. But yeah. Fuck, I forgot what I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, I was really torn between working on some art or if I should like continue on this animation. You know what? I might just do both. I'll see what I'm up for. But as you guys, I don't know if you guys know it, but I really love like character design in a way. And sometimes there's like these outfit design competitions on like Twitter, and I saw that Mishi is making one, like Mishi Muchibi. Indie VTuber now. I'm not gonna mention the company. The company does not deserve to be mentioned here. That is her and her own work, okay? But she's doing a like outfit contest, and I love outfit contests. So I was like, hey, maybe so I don't get burned out from like only working on Live 2D stuff. Maybe I can like work on like that too on stream. So I'm just gonna say maybe I'm probably gonna work on the Ruse stuff first, and if I get burned out from that or I need like a break, I might like switch over to the other thing. But we're gonna see. It's more like a fun thing to do now that I'm fucking free. Oh, also I forgot to mention this. I did my fucking taxes yesterday, guys. Can you believe that? Yeah, I'm a good streamer here in Germany. I think the tax deadline was like is the 31st of July. So I was 1 day before the deadline. So today, again, if you're from fucking Germany and you haven't done your taxes yet, do your taxes, okay? Do your taxes or get a tax person, get a tax reporter, whatever they're called, okay? I think you still have up until April if you go to a person like that. But if you do it yourself, you have to send it in today. Don't commit tax evasion. Be a good citizen. So yeah, I'm a legal streamer. I found my taxes, okay? So I have all of my real life responsibilities behind me. I cleaned my apartment, or like with my mom gladly, and I did my taxes, so now I'm free. Can do whatever the fuck I want. I love to get parasocial to my 2D anime gacha waifus. That's also fair. Again, if they're not real, who cares? But I think, I don't know, with like real people, I don't know, I think there have to be certain boundaries. Same with like VTubers, no matter if they're just playing a character, there's still like a person behind it, you know? You have to be aware of that. Don't be fucking weird, man. Don't be weird. The pin company that is no more, yes. Yes. That actually, I think I talked about this before, but that really surprised me because I was sad because that company was like one of the only companies that I kind of like liked in a way, and it just proved to me once again, nah man, companies in itself are just like, they're just still companies. Gotta keep that in mind. If they can make money, if they can be a little bit fishy or like sussy about it, if they can make more money, they're gonna do that, you know? They always have to keep that in mind. And you should never like idolize any company, no matter how much you love like a certain VTuber. Even if like Cover, you know, like as much as I love Ruse or Flayon or any of the other Holostars or Hololive talents, I'm never gonna like idolize Cover. If Cover fucks up, I'm going to be holding them accountable. And I think you, even if it, in quotation mark, it would get your talent in danger, you shouldn't like let that impact you the way that you see it. You know, it's really important. Taxes is late. I think they have like different deadlines throughout the world, but yeah, in Germany it is today. The law changed they made that you got longer time for taxes a few years ago. I think it was before I think it was because of Corona, and I think they're probably gonna like turn like away that deadline. I think next year is probably gonna be May again. But again, if I have until July to file my taxes, I'm gonna use that time, especially if I was stuck in exam hell before. Okay. Also, Iris, early stream, guys, early stream. The thing is, I don't like any cooperation behind the talents. I just love the talent. And I think, honestly, that's probably the best, like, mindset to have. That's the same with me. Like, as much as I love, like, any talent, I'm never gonna idolize, like, any company. I think it's healthy, like, to do that. It's not good, because I feel like companies can take advantage of people defending them like this, and they can just, like, push any shady shit they're doing under like a rug, you know what I mean? And I think you shouldn't like be giving them the chance to do that. They have to like own up if they like fuck up, you know? If they even see a possibility of doing that, then they should get held like accountable for doing that. So yeah, I don't like baby corporations, and neither should anyone else. And I think you guys mentioned that in, I think the YouTubers went through something similar. So I feel like indie, I'm glad. It's kind of funny for me because before, or like when I started streaming, I remember one of my the first, agencies I watched or corporations I watched was like, Mr. Riaz. Again, this guy's a huge inspiration to me. I like him. And I mean, I really like a certain VTuber too that came after him, but... The PL etiquette is also so fucking weird. It's like, I remember back then, if you connected like two VTubers to another, it was kind of like you were gonna get like chased off the internet. And I think nowadays, probably because of like a lot of like Hololive members leaving, it's a lot more accepted. I'm still gonna be careful with it, if that makes sense. But I don't know, it's really weird to me because I don't really know how to treat that topic in a lot of ways. I don't want to dox anyone, but also if other people are like really chill about it and I'm only gonna be the only one like super fed up, then I'm probably gonna like lessen up a little bit too. But I think the IRS Finanzamt is very lenient and I let you file it up to September without problems. That's only what I heard. I'm not gonna like, you know, let it get that far. I'm scared of the finance department. I don't know. I never want to get in trouble with any financing things because I feel like that's the part where you can fuck up real bad. If your finances get out of control in real life, then you can like get yourself in like a lot of debt really fucking fast, and that like takes you a long time to like get out of, you know. So I'm always super careful with like money. I think I can be like too careful sometimes, but I don't care. I would rather be too careful, then get myself in trouble that I will take years of my life to what's it called? Get out of, if that makes sense, or possibly never, you know? Even again, that's probably also why I'm taking it a little bit like slower, for, like VTubing too. I see so many like VTubers, and honestly, I think it's good that they do that sometimes. Not immediately at the start, in my opinion, but like put so many like euros and like money into their debuts, like right from the start. I'm like, damn, they have like a lot of money, you know? I can't do that. I think. Even nowadays, I think I made enough money now. I calculated it for my taxes actually, and I think over the course of like the past like 3 years of streaming now, actually, holy shit, dude, probably made around like 2,000 euros, which again, it's not that much, but also it is kind of a lot, you know? It's still 2,000 like euros. That's crazy. That's a lot of money, man. And I think that's around the money I spent because I don't have a lot of money, so I gotta be careful. So it's nice that I got that like back in. And I was a little bit more careful of my finances, and now I still have like really cool assets, but also I didn't like spend that much money on them compared to like other people, you know. Yeah, I don't know if you can consider university school, but again, there's like a few. I had a talk about this with like a friend's partner yesterday, funnily enough, because they asked me about it. I was like, hey, sure, I can explain it to you, but we have some weird ass fucking limitations here in Germany. Like, I can't make more than a certain amount of like money like a month, or I'm gonna get in trouble with like certain state funds I get, so I have to be careful. And it also limits me with like streaming, because if I get someone who really like genuinely or like generously, I don't know, donates me like 1K potentially, you know, like 1 month, that would actually get me really in trouble, because then I would be seen as a full-time worker by like the state, and I would lose a lot of like the support I'm currently getting. Honestly, it's not that bad anymore because I already lost it due to fucking shitty ass reasons. I hate BAföG, man, but I still am depending on a few other things, so I'm still gonna be a little bit more careful. But I am currently in more of like a transition period, because I have to like work on myself, or like not by myself, but I have to get a job nonetheless once I'm like 25, and I'm like 23 right now. So if I already in quotation mark have to work when I'm like 24, I wouldn't be as like annoyed about it, I would say, because I have to like find a real job. Time to donate to KBRF. Yeah, but like I'm trying to make streaming more serious now. Also, Fuma May, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Like, I'm trying to take it more financially seriously, but I'm still careful in a way, because it is a lot of money I'm getting is something I'm depending on to survive in uni. So it is still something I have to like be careful about, if that makes sense. But again, I'm trying to be more open to being financially supported, because I know it's really hard to go over this limit and like get me in trouble in the state that I'm currently at. So I'm just gonna like risk it a little bit to be able to grow as a streamer, and also because I know I want to do this like really long. Like, I love streaming. Like, I'm not gonna stop anytime soon. I think I've been doing this for like 3 years now. I think I've been pretty active at it too. I've always been streaming like 3 times a week. Sometimes of course I take like a holiday and stuff, but mostly I've been able to keep at it. So I know I'm not gonna like stop anytime soon. So I don't mind like continuously like to do that, you know. So it is something I'm taking very seriously, and I'm okay with like taking certain risks to be able to growing it, if that makes sense. My debut investment was about €500, and after that I just invested a donation back into my model art, plus €50 per month. It is like a hobby investment, the way I operate on a last hope. That was okay to talk about my no, of course. No, you're good in Canada, and that's okay. I mean, it's on topic. If I talk about something and you guys want to share your experiences, as long as you feel comfortable with doing that, that's okay. And that's good. Honestly, that's very financially reasonable. Again, I'm not judging people for spending a lot of money. I think sometimes, especially because in this like space, you have to like advertise yourself a lot. And I think if you have like really good assets, especially from really popular like artists, that already can serve as like a sort of like advertisement for you. So I understand why some people, they prefer to just like commission really big artists that on the other side are also really expensive and again worth it. But again, I think most reasonably it's not good to like start that way if you've never been into content creation, because there's a chance you're gonna spend a lot of money and then you might never make that money back. It's not you start streaming and you become rich big. It doesn't work like that for 99.9999 like people, you know. University school, yes, true, but honestly, it doesn't really feel like school. That might be Germany though. Again, I feel like in Germany you're very on your own. Like it's a voluntary thing, obviously, but also there's not really any what's it called, responsibilities you have. The only responsibility is that you just fail. That's the thing. No one really like looks after you. You just kind of have to look completely after yourself. I feel like, honestly, I'm kind of like living like I don't really feel like an adult, like a normal adult yet. Me streams very occasionally. You're good, no worries. But I do feel like a normal adult in a way, and you just have to learn how to organize yourself really well, and how to be strict with yourself. You need to have like a plan in what you want to do, and you need to hold yourself like accountable. I think that's something you have to learn if you want to study in Germany, because they don't really hold your hand. They kind of like throw you in the water, and then you just have to kind of like learn how to swim by yourself. As shitty as that sounds, it's just like that's like the downside of having such free education, because they're tougher on who actually is able to get like a bachelor degree, etc. But on the other hand, I feel like, as personally, I'm a person who operates really well in this freedom, and I'm really glad that you have that in like uni and like Hochschulen or whatever. I commission mostly artists that has less than 1K followers. They're cheaper, and I can support small artists. I think 95% of all art, animations, and more I got are from artists under 1K. Many are even under 200 followers. I love to support small arts. That's really good for you, to be fair. I don't really look at like follower count. For me, I think because I have like direction and like our organization or management experience. Again, in a voluntary thing, it's not like professionally. For me, it's more important to get like the correct or the best like end result. With the investments that I have available, as well as something that's really important for me is I don't want to I don't want to underpay people, you know? I'm not going to like search for smaller artists because they're just going to be cheaper. I know you're not doing that kind of, but it's just like, I know you're supporting smaller artists, but I think for me, I don't really care. If I feel like it's worth it, I'm going to pay both for the smaller artists or like the bigger artists. I don't care. I'm just going to look at their art and I'm like, hey, this art is like made for me, or this art isn't like made for me. I'm gonna search for someone else. It's more important that that artist can like get the vision that I have in like that thing, and so far it really worked. I think my assets are really cool. Again, they're very perfectionistic so far, but I'm really proud of them, honestly. In a way where I didn't really do anything of that besides like, I guess, like commission it, but I feel like even that, when you prepare like references and like, again, when you organize all that stuff, that's also something a lot of people like underestimate, is how much like work that is, or how much like work goes into that. So you know what, I am proud of that. I'm not saying I drew the art, but I think I did a good job putting it together in a way, or giving them the vision that or like portraying, communicating that vision that I had to like the other artists that I've commissioned. But yeah, oh gosh, we went off a little tangent right here. Oh, I think something I forgot to mention is wait, let me look at my own notes. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm probably gonna yap it right now a little bit with you guys. But I'm also actually going on a collab this Saturday. I mentioned this before. Honestly, I've been collabing more with people recently, not like the past like few weeks because I was really busy with like my final like programming exam. But now that's done, and again, all responsibilities are behind me. I wanna be more open with like interacting with other content creators, or even just like straight up like friends. You know, really important too. And I pushed my ass, and I got invited to a collab server where we are going to be playing Repo on Saturday. It's going to be a multilingual thing where basically people, like different streamers who both speak English and at least one other language, are going to be playing Repo together. And in game, not with you guys, but in game, we're gonna be speaking our native language, so you guys won't understand me. But I'm gonna be speaking German because I'm from Germany, and the other streamers are gonna be speaking their own native language or whatever language they want to speak. Honestly, aside from like English, and then we have to kind of like communicate that way. And honestly, it sounds very chaotic, but it sounds really fun, you know. And again, I wanna put myself out there. I know I'm a very baby streamer, but again, I wanna like get to know other content creators. I don't wanna be scared because I am scared shitless. I'm really anxious, and I wanna fight my own like anxiety. And I feel so far that went really well. All of the streamers I've collabed with were very kind, and it just shows me that my fears are not worth like being scared about. Sounds interesting. That will be fun, right? I've actually never played Reaper before. I probably am gonna like look at the controls or play like a random route or like random game before that Saturday. But again, I think it would be cool, and I'm gonna try. You know, getting my ass out there. Actually, making friends. I don't know if I'm making friends. Especially, I'm really careful in like the content creator sphere. Like with the word friend, because I feel like a lot of people are very like rough with that word. Like if you've interacted with someone like once, then they already like call you a friend, and I think it's kind from them. But personally, that word holds like a lot more like meaning. Like if I'm someone's friend, I expect certain things. Like I expect them to check in with me sometimes and like to care for me on like a certain level. And if they don't, that's okay. But then we're just not friends. We're just like acquainted, and that's like important to me. Colleagues, yeah. Colleagues in a way. I don't know if we can call it colleagues because we don't really work on. I guess we can be colleagues because we work under Twitch or like I guess the internet. But I think acquainted like probably like words it really well. Collabs are a way to grow, and it sounds chaotic as fuck. Honestly, I don't even think like collabs are best to like growing, at least from what like people told me. I think it's more like to get like your ass out there. I think networking is really important in this sphere, and I want to, like for me, I want to make sure I network in a healthy, in a real way, in a, what is the word for it? When you stay true to yourself. I'm not going to just network because someone is like bigger than me. I want to network with people no matter their number, no matter if they're big or small, if I like get along with them. Kind of like that, you know, that's kind of like what's important to me. I think I searched for the word like authentic. Genuine, yeah. That's important for me. Like, I don't mind being a small streamer. I just want to make sure that the way that we grow as a community too, that it's not like we're not just gonna be big or like famous for the sake of it. I just want there to be an authentic vibe in there, and I feel like you guys would probably like feel safer that way too. So that's very important for me. Yes, work-related relationship, kind of. Yeah. But yeah, I want to lock in on art and become crap, but I have to learn and to love my art first. I don't think you have to learn to love your art, right? I think what you have to learn is maybe to love the process of it, to love art, doing art in general. Like, do what is fun for you in the end. Of course, you want to like improve in certain ways, but I think I can only speak from my own perspective. But I feel like if I'm drawing something that is not fun for me all the time, then I'm not gonna enjoy what I'm doing. I'm not going to want to keep doing this. So I always balance it. I always, for example, the Ruse thing right now, there's certain things that I found really enjoyable about the process. But for example, the keyframing part right now is really tiring me out because it's so much. But I'm still gonna push through it because, I don't know, I think it will be worth it in the end, you know? It's exhausting, but it would be worth it in the end. But I would not put as much effort into everything because I know that would like burn me out in the long run. So it's okay to do things in like your comfort zone if they bring you joy. To just like enjoy like the process of creation. I am too non-business. I can't really do on stream collabs because it feels too business. I like to play off stream with people, but no one wanted to do that from cool VTubers. I asked, or if they ask me for a collab, they do only on stream. Makes me sad, like to play games with others. But if it is only on stream requirement, I feel like working on having fun. That's fair. That's why, again, that's what I mean. Like for me, I'm okay. Honestly, I'm okay with only interacting with the content creators on stream. But I'm gonna make sure that content creator doesn't like call me a friend. You know, because I'm not, if I just interact with someone once, they're not a friend of mine. They're an acquaintance, and I like that person. I think that person is really cool. But I don't know them on the level where I would feel comfortable calling them a friend. And if I call someone a friend, I want to make sure I put in the effort to like do things off stream with them, which honestly doesn't really involve gaming a lot of times, because trust me guys, if you're my friend, you're lucky if I play anything with you, maybe like once every 6 months, because I'm such a workaholic, okay? I do make sure to at least DM all of my friends every once in a while, you know? Again, I care about my friends. I want to show them that I care, but I'm also not going to do anything that, like, burns me out. And sometimes I like playing games, but I need to be in the mood for it. I am not a very, very social person. Or actually, that's not true, but I'm still introverted and need a lot of alone time, which is so funny, man. But, yeah, kind of how it is. Me earlier this morning, today will be the day I draw something. Also me, can't wait to get out of work and rest. But I think that makes sense too. You gotta rest too, you know? Like, it is mentally exhausting to work. I understand that. But I think you probably have to, like, balance it too, Iris. I think maybe you can draw something depending on how exhausted you are, but I think it's still important to, like, rest yourself, because if you don't, then you're gonna get sick. Or you're gonna, like, burn yourself out, you know? But I don't know, maybe when I work on my Life of These stuff or art stuff later, we can like co-work together. I think my streams are probably good for that, when I'm not yapping, when I'm, like, locked in. Maybe you guys can, like, lock in on your own, like, art too. Because my brain is more like, I have to get better so I can draw the favorite thing, but I realize it's not as fun as drawing the favorite thing. Oh, true! That's true. Maybe you have to, like, look more into what you actually enjoy doing while drawing, Rory, instead of, like, drawing things that you like. Because one thing I've noticed for me is that a lot of times, for example, my favorite series is called Banana Fish. I probably drew, like, one mini sketch of, like, Banana Fish in my life. I think, because I think my explanation for it is just because I hold this thing so dear in my heart. I don't think any art could come close to the perfection that I would want to put into it. You know, so I hold myself very to high standards when I draw anything that I hold to, like, a high value, if that makes sense. And maybe you're, like, similar with that. So for example, I really love drawing women. I love drawing, like, woman faces, and it doesn't even have to be a certain woman. I just love cute girls. You know, I like drawing cute girls, and that's fucking fair. But it doesn't have to be, like, a specific, like, person. If I ever drew, I don't know, Noi. Oh my god, I love Noi. But I feel like I have never really drawn Noi because I don't think I could give her justice to the level that she would deserve it. I wouldn't mind sketching her out, but I think if I ever, like, fully drew, like, an illustration of her, that shit would tire me out because I would want to make it, like, as close to the admiration I have for this character. And I don't think that's, like, that would be really exhausting to me internally. I'll try 10 minutes to leave work for this week. Okay, but make sure to rest yourself too, Iris, okay? But good luck of the rest of your 10 minutes. I feel like when you study in a uni or some kind, you're kind of forced to become a workaholic. Yeah, it depends, I guess. I think you just need to hold yourself accountable. I still feel like I'm not really made for university. I'm only really thriving in this place right here because it's something I'm hyper fixated on. I love game development, guys. So obviously I'm gonna love a study program that has something similar to do with it, or like programming, stuff like that. If I wasn't able to do anything like that, I would not be studying because it would feel like a sense of, or like a I would be like wasting my time. I would much rather just do an internship. Like somewhere, honestly. Like, I need something practical or something that I feel like is worth my time, you know? And I don't think that's delusional. I think you have to find a middle ground, because I feel like a lot of creative people, they can always just be like, if it's not like thing A, I'm not gonna accept anything else. But you have to be open to like different things, but you're still allowed to go towards the direction that you enjoy, even if it involves like creative or like tech like topics, you know? I feel like they're just really looked down upon by like society. And it like really annoys me. Yeah, me too. That's why I didn't draw fan art for years. Fair. I get that. When you let go of shame and go full toddler mode, that's when you unlock some OP tech. It's real. Yeah, you have to treasure your fun. There's also something I especially notice nowadays. Maybe it's just because I've always been an illustrator, and it's just like it's engraved into my mind that I'm like an artist. But like art is very intimate, or like very important to me, and I don't think I could ever live just being an artist. I think it really helped me the past few years to like not really like get burned out from anything, because I've acquired a lot of like different creative skills. So whenever I notice I'm getting burned out from illustration, I can like just switch to something else. But if I ever only did illustration, I think I would just like burn out after a while. It would be too much for me. I would just like lose my fun with it. I don't want to do that. I want to keep that fun that I have that made me start drawing or like continue drawing in like the first place. Internships are hard to find. Yeah, I think the industry in itself like just kind of sucks at the moment. But honestly, I think I'm speaking from a privileged position because here in Germany, I think it's a lot easier to find like internships. There's like a lot of again, it's not perfect, but I can't complain about that because I feel like I could probably really easily find like an internship here, especially with my certificates, or what do you call it when you finish like high school? What do you get like a high school certificate or like your AB level exams, like your Abitur? I think I could like find something really, diploma maybe, yeah. I think I could really easily like find like an internship here. Maybe not in my favorite position, but or like favorite place, but I could still like find at least like something. So it really depends on the country that you're in. I'm really grateful that we have so much like support here in Germany. Again, that's what I mean. I can't complain. Like this country is caring for its citizens in this regard, so I'm grateful for that. I think getting a job made me more lazy. I don't need to improve now. I'm content. I just want time to do fun stuff. And it's also fair. I don't think you're lazy. I think people call themselves lazy way too fast. I think you're just exhausted. Like, you still need to fucking rest. If you're like spend 8 hours, you spend like 8 hours a day doing like mentally draining or like physically draining like work, obviously you need like the rest in the evenings to, I don't know, give your body like some alone time to recover. Outside of sleep, it doesn't only include sleep. You also need like some meditation, or you don't need to meditate, but like something that like calms you down and like gets you out of it. And you shouldn't feel bad for that. That's okay. That's good. Your body needs rest. That's important. Yeah, that's what art school felt like to me when I went for a year. Yeah, I'm really glad I never went to like art school. I think after high school I had like, oh my god, I had such a fucking existential crisis because, dude, fucking applications are so fucking hard. The application process in itself is just cruel, man. Oh my god, that was like gut-wrenching. I remember Min actually like visited me together with like Joe during that time. I was so stressed out, dude. That was probably one of the most stressed out like times of my life I've ever been. Just application shit sucks, man. Oh, it's fucking, oh man. You can go from like being the most normal to the most like nervous person the next day. I'm happy for you. Thank you. I don't think she means a diploma. I know what she means, but it's difficult to explain. Yeah, it's okay. So I mean, there's not really like a translation for it. Now if you didn't discard nuclear power. I actually don't know what you mean with that. Oh, do you mean like our nuclear power plants? Yeah, that's true. Thank you for the lurk, Crone. Thank you. I don't know. I think personally, I feel like that's like a political like topic if I like get into it. I don't think you should undermine. Let me just say it like that. I don't think you should undermine nuclear power as long as you hold it in the right conditions, which I think Germans are really good at. Like we have like a million fucking conditions, or conditions to make shit like run healthy and like non-dangerously. But you also need to be aware of the consequences. So I don't think we should only have nuclear power plants, but I will be okay with like continuously having them as long as they're operated well and people like take care of the operations in there. What is sleep? Also, you went to art school. Oh, so you mean like Rui went to art school. Oh good. Oh god. Heal that inner child. Also wait, did I miss a message? Oh yeah, I read that. Good. I dropped out of art school after a year because I got burned out. Papa! But yeah, I think it depends on this type of like school too. Like teachers are so like different in a way. You can go like a really good institution, or you can go to like a really bad one. And if you have like the worst teachers, they can like ruin everything for you. It really sucks. Only for a year after I finished uni because I didn't know what to do and I wanted to challenge myself because I felt big imposter syndrome for my regular uni. Aww. I don't know, I feel like there's nothing bad with going to a regular uni, but again, I guess I'm just speaking from a German perspective because here in Germany we have like regular unis, which are kind of like state-funded ones, and then we have like private institutions, and I feel like there's kind of like a prejudice that like only rich people go to these private institutions, but it's true. It's like you have to be able to afford that, and if you're like a regular citizen like me, again, I'm kind of like middle class, I would say. I'm not like poor, but I'm not rich, okay? I you cannot afford that, and there's nothing wrong with like going to a state-funded university, which is like again like a public university. I feel like it's even like in certain ways here in Germany, if you get like a diploma or like a certificate or like a bachelor degree, I meant degree. If you get a degree from any university, they're all like measured to make sure that they weight like the same, you know, like they have like the same amount of like there's like people in the state that make sure that no matter where you graduate in university, it's all around like the same difficulty for you. So if you have any bachelor degree in Germany, it's worth the same no matter where you like come from. Obviously, that thing is still subjective and people can like disagree and whatnot. But I think in most senses that is true. I feel like that is true. No matter where you graduate here in Germany, if you have any sort of like bachelor degree, I feel like people like take you seriously, no matter like where you got it from. And it's like a lot harder, I feel like, in like public institutions compared to like private ones, because again, you're not like the product. You're kind of like, you just have to get it yourselves because it's just so affordable. So they do a lot more sorting out in like the first few like semesters, which is again like those two exams that I went through. I had the same with the first study I did during COVID, got kind of depressed from the environment. But I feel like a lot of people, again, I'm not saying this, again, if I'm saying this, it doesn't mean that your guys' experience are invalid. I'm just saying, hey, mental health should be taken seriously because a lot of people struggle with that, and I hope that mental health is going to be taken more seriously from the years now on. I feel like Corona really helped with like the visibility of a lot of stuff, because before that, a lot of people didn't really know what like depression was, or they just like joked about it. And I feel like they still do that nowadays, but it's got a little bit better, you know? We gotta even celebrate like tiny steps. The only issues that come with nuclear power plants are human errors and yeah, true. Yeah, I looked into it, and private institutions are way too expensive. I know I looked into one that does game dev stuff, but it does cost like 10K, 12K. That's what I mean. It's just, honestly, and it's also a scam. Honestly, again, I'm really passionate about game development, guys, but I can't lie. The game development industry is kind of like a nepo industry. Like, if you just have a lot of money, if you just know the right people, that's kind of like how it works. If you just like work hard and like do good jobs, you're just gonna be taken advantage of. That's just how it is. I feel like that way is in like a lot of industries, but you just have to like be aware of that. And I think a lot of people who have a lot of money, they go to like these institutions, and then honestly, again, if they have the right connections, they can get a job. But I don't think they really prepare you the best. They just give you the most experience, not the most experience, but they give you the best like networking in like a way, you know? You're kind of like paying to like meet the big boys in the industry in there. Yeah, my uni had a mixed bag of teachers, and I had so many problems with it in general, but the art classes felt like high school or middle school level at times, so I felt like I got by with minimal effort, and I didn't feel great. But then when I went to art school, it was the opposite. Lol. Shout out to my homies that got through it. I'm glad for the people I met, though. Aww. But I still hope no matter if you dropped out, Rui, that you still learned certain things. Even if it burned you out, you know, maybe there's certain things that you learned. Not even with the art, but just like the people that you met. You know, maybe the connections you've made that have been like meaningful to you, or that you could like learn from. But I'm sorry that, again, I've heard it from a lot of people that like art school burnt them out. So I'm really grateful I never went to art school like this. I'm glad that for me, I've just learned so many other skills that I can't really burn out from art, because it's not the only thing I do. And I feel like if it was the only thing I do, and if I depended on it for survival, dude, I would also burn out, man. Oh my gosh, I would burn out so hard. Okay, company take degrees, another whole depending where you made your degree. For example, company love degrees from Bavaria more than Nordrhein-Westfalen. Yeah, that's true too, but I feel like it's not that much of a big deal. I think even if you get like a degree in Nordrhein-Westfalen, you're still gonna be able to find a job without issues. You know, of course, like other universities are gonna maybe prefer certain university graduates more than like others, but it's not that much, I feel, compared to like other countries where there's not like a universal like standard for it. Oh yeah, by the time COVID hit, I was almost done, but I can't imagine that. Oh man, no, not too familiar with art school, but it seems really intensive. It is! Again, I've never been to art school, but I can imagine from what I've heard, the videos I've watched. Also, welcome in, Grendel, hello! It was that I learned, yes, but it felt like too much at once. Yeah, I feel like it's just like mentally, because art is I feel like a lot of artists, I don't know how to explain it. I think a lot of ideas you have, like your creative energy is really important. If your energy is out, you can't really like learn a lot anymore. You know, there's like a limit of how much you can like learn. Also, wow! Wow! Oh my god, Greymount! Oh my god, thank you for stopping by again. We're just yapping. We watched like the Nintendo Direct earlier, and now we're just yapping together. But thank you for stopping around, Greymount. How was your did you finish your video? I saw that you worked on like the thumbnail of that. I hope that you got it done. I still have to subscribe to your account. I have not watched the video, but I hope that you have made good progress. Blizzard the Nepo Heaven, yeah. Pirates offer. I'm still so sad about that, man. I looked up to this fucking streamer so much. You guys don't know. I looked up to this fucking guy so much. Or like, not that much, but like, he was just like an inspiration to me, you know? And it makes me sad that someone who literally won like Twitch like development award for like the best development streamer turned out to be like a fraud like this. Man, it makes me so sad. Sorry, editing soon. I'm lazy. You're not lazy, Crime again. You're probably just taking a break. You're good. Don't burn out, okay? Creatives. It annoys me. I mean, I do it too at times, but honestly, I think I've gotten better at it. Thank you for asking. Of course, no problems, no problem. I'm crossing my fingers. You can't see it because I don't have the money. I am not a nepo baby. I don't have the money to. Actually, maybe I'm kind of. Am I pressing my finger? Yes, I'm kind of. Oh my god, I am. I'm like in Germany. If you do what I do with my right hand right here, and you press like your thumb down and you shake it, and then you say I'm pressing my thumbs, that means that you're wishing someone good luck. So I'm like wishing you good luck. Yeah. I actually till this year thought depression is just an extreme way of saying someone is sad. A few months ago I talked with someone. Depression is actually way more than that. I found out that I might have some of the depression as well. It's weird how mental health is not mentioned in school at all. Right? And also, I feel like there should be like just how everyone has like a general practitioner, everyone should have like a therapist, in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like that should be just something that's like assigned to you, or like that should be easily available to you. And I hope maybe one day it will be, but it is sad it's not. But you know what I can tell for you, President? I hope that you can get help. Okay? There's nothing wrong with getting therapy. The only thing you have to keep in mind is that if you want to become a teacher or something, if you want to be what's it called? Beamtet, if you want to get Beamtet in Germany, if you've ever been to therapy, then there's a harder way for you to get Beamtet, or I think it might even be blocked from you in total. But if you don't want to become a teacher, if you don't want to become Beamtet, then go get therapy. And honestly, I don't really think that should stop you. It's just a shitty thing, you know, laws. Also, you've heard about the 20-year senior at Blizzard too. Yeah, nepotism is real. Even I am a nepo baby. You know what? At least you're aware of it, kinda. It's good that you're aware of it, you know? And I feel like in certain ways you can take advantage of it. Like again, it's me, I'm learning to network. But again, I still try to do it in a genuine way. But I understand that it's not possible to be besties with everyone that you meet. Like both in real life for your career as well as like streaming wise. But especially if streaming is a lot more important that at least I'm like more genuine in it, you know? So it's something personal that's like important to me. Even if that means I'm not gonna grow. Also, Kristallman Sasuke. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. You learn more from failure than success. I'm not only quoting that because I failed myself once. What's matter is you keep trying. Hell yeah! I think the most successful people are the ones who failed the most and have like improved from that. Not just like, I think it's important to just like not like keep failing and then like not changing anything. You still have to be aware that there's something you have to improve about yourself or certain things. But if you're ready to improve yourself as a person or your skills and whatnot, then failure can really help you. But you should not let it like, you should not just be like, okay, I think especially with drawing, it's just like draw something no matter what every day. You're not gonna, of course you're gonna get a little bit better, but if you like try and like study certain like topics more or like theories, etc., then you're gonna learn a lot faster than someone who just like, I don't know, draws like an eye every fucking day, you know? Like, it's still important. But I still like that quote a lot, so you're right. Not me, who has a chemistry diploma but works in construction. Who cares? Damn, I'm really bad at chemistry, dude. I think chemistry and history and, history, what was the other one? No. Like countries. Geology? No, that's rocks. Ah! What do you call it when... Erdkunde. Oh, geography. Thank you. I'm really bad at those titles. Are probably my... I accept language. I'm really bad at languages too. I know I'm good at English now, but holy fuck. English and Latin used to be my worst subjects, man. So I was like German. Like I'm decent in German, but I'm not really good at it. You know, languages are not my strength. But oh gosh, like geography and history, fucking chemistry, man. Oh, I was so bad at those subjects. So Hello Shine, this came from a convention in Sweden. Best VTuber hangout spot ever. Ooh, that's cool. Am I allowed to know what the convention is called? Maybe I've heard of it before, but probably also not. It's like 3 to 5 classes asking for art from you all at the same time. Is what? Yeah, it's like burn it. Oh my god, you have to be mentally like deal with that. So this is how you wish good like. Yeah, and no, you don't punch people. You go like, nah, that's not how you do it. But you kind of like punch people, but it's like, how do I explain it? It's like imagine you have like a Macarena in your right hand and you shake it, and then instead of like grabbing it, you could like kind of like do like a thumb. You put your thumb on top of your hand, and then you shake it. You know, you do like the Macarena, and then you shake like the instrument, and then found the instrument just like that. And that's like how you wish like good luck. Good luck, sign. Good luck could be a future emote. You know, you're right. I don't know if people will get that though. That's like a language thing, you know. I don't know if people would like get that, or if you mean me punching people, I guess if you want that. You want to punch people? Yeah, these days, really, everyone needs some kind of therapist. Honestly, I don't think it's only these days. I feel like it's always been like that. But people take it more seriously nowadays, which I'm grateful for. Or like a little bit more, depending on the country you like live in. Genuine nepotism! Yeah. Geography. Consider myself a decent jack of all trades. Let me say it like this. I think I'm a jack of all trades in a lot of creative stuff, but I'm not a jack of trades in everything. Absolutely not, dude. I think I'm actually more of like a one-trick pony. Like when it comes to like tech or art, I'm like gonna probably be better than most people, or like your average person. Especially anything visual, or you have to like memorize visual things, or I don't know, rotate something in your head. That's what I'm really good at. But everything else, I'm probably either average or below average, and I'm not, you know, who cares? I'm not embarrassed about that. It's just who I am. At least I'm aware of it, you know? It's NeaCon happens every year in Linköping. They have a lot of VTuber-specific panels. Ooh, interesting. Never heard of that one before, but I hope you had fun. I feel like you could be better in chemistry, because when I see chemistry stuff in the internet, it's kind of interesting and I understand it, but in my school, it was so goddamn boring and outdated. It was like 3% doing experiments and 97% just writing stuff and the teacher's yapping something. Yeah, honestly, that's what I mean. I feel like a lot of like topics, like that in quotation mark you're good and bad at, are gonna both be involved by like obviously what your nature is like, but also what your teachers are like. And fun fact, my chemistry teacher and history teacher and like geography teacher were like the worst teachers in my middle school, so who would have guessed that I would not be good at those topics, man? But I still feel like if you have like an interest in those topics, you're going to be more likely to learn about them. I think the only scientific subject I was kind of good at was maybe biology. But also in high school, I had a really bad biology teacher that kind of like destroyed it for me. My biology is something I find really interesting. So I enjoyed biology during like elementary and like middle school because I just liked what I learned. I thought it was interesting to like learn about bodies and organic stuff like that. Sand Torment idea, forced to study law for a month and take an exam at... Dude, I would straight up fail that. I could not focus that long, Grendel. I could not. Nah, man. No, you drive home. Good luck, Iris. Good luck. Oh my gosh. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Have a good day. You guys too. Bye-bye, Iris. Bye-bye. Have a good drive. I had in biology the same teacher as in chemistry, so yeah, same issue. Yeah, that's what I mean. It really depends on your teacher. If I had good like if I had like good chemistry teachers in middle school, I probably would like chemistry too nowadays. I remember before I had taken a chemistry in middle school even, I was really like excited to try it. But then I tried it and I was like, God damn, man, this shit sucks. This shit is not just like filling two liquids into each other and then they explode. You have to do really boring tests and then you have to document it, and it's like you have to be really careful, This is boring. Boring. Memorizing a bunch of like security measurements. Ew. Ew, ew. Fucking atoms. I don't know, man. Give me like a really basic chemistry test. I'm gonna fail all of it. Teachers are fundamental in that regard. It makes me so mad to hear people not liking some subjects because they've had bad teachers. Yeah, no. Me too, but I'm just aware of it. It's just like a fact, you know? So I really don't like the subjects that you're good at, NAF. But I'm happy to hear that you've had good teachers in like those in those subjects, you know? Oh my god, welcome back to the ad, everyone. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours. It is strange. Twitch muted your stream after the ad. Really? I mean, like muted, can you guys still hear me? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just like a little bit bugged. Like, I feel like Twitch has been more bugged recently than ever. Like, I don't know, whenever I open it, especially on my phone or like my iPad, that shit like bugs out so hard. But the same goes with YouTube, you know? Oh, the volume is down. Huh. Wait, like everything? Or like, did it move the audio slider? It's always not on my side. Okay, good. Don't scare me. Thank you for, was on your side? Yeah. Or maybe it's just your phone screen, maybe, mayhaps. I was great at chemistry. At school, I had chemistry with all the girls for real. Listen, Granny, whenever I see you, I just imagine the fuckboy face. You're like, oh, yeah, just doing the experiments I'm talking about. But it was fine. Well, I spent 80% of the class of documenting what happened, you know? Yeah. No, you! I'm not a fuckboy, Grendel. I am the nerd, and I'm embracing that position. I don't care. I love being a nerd. I don't need to be able to pick up the ladies or the dudes. Also, wait, there was, oh, chemistry. Oh, sorry, that joke flew right over my head. Oh, honestly, that wasn't a bad one, though. That was actually not a bad joke. That was a pretty okay one. It wasn't a good one, but it wasn't a bad one. I have had so many bad teachers. I'm just stubborn. That's fair. I respect that. I think maybe for me, if I hadn't been neurodivergent, I probably would have been stubborn too. Because again, I am a very hardworking person. I can say this. I'm also a workaholic, so I think that even like emphasizes that fact. But I just can't focus. If I can't focus, no matter how much I train, I'm not gonna be able to focus, you know? Disability and shit. Yippee. So, yeah. Nerd girls are totally in these days, so it still counts. It depends. I don't know, honestly. I think anyone can be in as long as you're confident. So I think there's certain like stereotypes that are kind of like romanticized. You know how like people like romanticize things like, I don't know, the goth girlfriend, but then they have like an image of the goth girlfriend, but when they meet like in quotation mark a real goth, they're like, damn, this is not like the romanticized version of my head, and then they don't want it. I feel like the same goes for like nerds. They probably like, again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just because it's normie, more people are going to be able to identify themselves with that. But probably they're more into like normie nerds, but if they're into real nerds, nah, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. I don't think my nerd nature has been seen as attractive from people. I think people are they just really respect me for it, for the people or for like the things I hyperfixate on and I put a lot of like effort into. But I don't think it's something that makes people like simp after you, I would say. It's like, damn, what a fucking workaholic, dude. Damn. No way, you didn't get that. Oh, you didn't? Girl fairs are always in, if you ask me. Listen, I think girl fails and boy failures, or I don't know, NB failures are always in if you're like a girl failure or a boy failure or an NB failure yourself. You know, we find each other. By the way, Sean, fun fact, do you remember when I was riding a train for like 5 hours and I was here in the stream? If I would have been in, what? No! Oh my god, I'm glad you weren't then. Damn, there's a lot of train accidents here, I feel like. At least like bad ones, you know? I'm glad you weren't then. I'm glad you're okay. Not gonna lie, I came out of an abandoned building in Bosnia with my friend. I was started when I saw a group of about 8 goths standing near the wall. We scaled to enter. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I like goth people. But again, I don't think, again, for me, I don't think, okay, I do have a type, sadly. I do have a lot of types, but I don't really envision certain things that I want. It's more like, I just think a lot of people, or like a lot of things can be attractive, and I think you still have to be keep yourself separated from the ideal that a lot of people on the internet make up and how people actually are. Just because someone is a goth doesn't mean that they're like the goth that you think they are. Type of nerds or I don't know, whatever stereotypes they are, like jocks or bimbos, whatever. There's like so many words for that, you know? Apparently a local woman had thrown a rock at them to make them leave the building. What? That's so mean! That's so mean. One thing I stand for, I don't care. That's just my personal experience. But I feel like everyone who like dresses like goth scene or has any like colored hair or even like piercings, these people are the biggest fucking sweethearts. They're like, I've never met a mean person with like fucking tattoos or like piercings. Like all people I've met, they were fucking kind shitheads, you know? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of like stereotypes that can just like be wrong too. But in that regard, I don't know. I would trust if someone had like colored hair, I would trust that person immediately. I'm not gonna lie, I like interacting with LGBT and goth people because they are real. That's what I mean. Like if people already stand out and if they're more in quotation mark discriminated or they're in quotation mark even from their arts, not their arts but their clothing style, they're more part of like a minority. They're kind of like they used to being confronted with those issues and they're more likely to be more open-minded. Are you open-minded? Sorry. So I don't know. I would trust those people more because I know that they're in quotation mark more real and whatnot. Rightful retaliations and demand. What the fuck? What does that even mean? Sorry. What does that word mean? But probably, yeah. My style evolution was awkward nerd, goth metal, preppy, stealth goth. I don't know if I have a style, to be fair. I don't really care either. Like, I just wear whatever the fuck I want. So, I don't think you can, like, really, I like to wear different things and I'm not going to limit myself to, like a few ones, if that makes sense. But you can definitely see I'm an art student or a nerd. Probably both. If you look at me. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I got 1 tattoo and red here. Okay, well, now that it is normal, but I had before 1 year, green year. No worries, account. Of course. I don't know how it looks, but I'm pretty sure it looks good. I love colored hair, dude. I used to have colored hair myself. Guess which color? It was blue. And it was actually blue. Like, I went through the awkward where you try it, like, blue hair dye, and it gets, like, really yucky green in, like, middle school. And I kind of figured out a way with, like, certain hair dyes and how to get your hair actually blue for a long time. And I had that for a while. And then I started VTubing. And honestly, I feel like me expressing myself was always really important to me. And I used to do that with my outfits and my hair and whatnot. And nowadays, I don't really care too much. Like, I'm more interested in surviving, especially since I'm home a lot more. I don't really care, you know? Like, my blue hair dye, my expression is VTubing now, so I don't really need to dye my hair anymore. But I still like it. I like colored hair. If I could pay people for it, if I wasn't a broke fucking student, I might actually color my hair again in the future. But I feel like it's just easier to, like, take care of, too. So I'm going with, like, comfort and whatnot nowadays. I've met a lot of people tattooed, pierced, goth people from my metal music life. Trust me, there are plenty of bad ones. That's what I mean. It's just like, just because someone has piercings doesn't mean they have to be a good person too. But from my experience, there can be a lot of really, really kind people like that as well. What color would you like the most for my hair? I used to have, I'm probably gonna like go back to what I like the most, which is I used to like, it's not good for your hair, but also I'm blonde, okay? I'm dark blonde, so it's easier for me to achieve than someone who has truly like dark brown hair, something like that, or even black hair. But I really loved silver hair, which is like a platinum blonde, and then you basically, you get all of the yellow pigments out of it, so it gets as like transparent and like silver as possible. I love that. I think that looks really cool. And then like dyeing the ends like a certain color. I used to go with like blue. Maybe I would try something else. I don't know. But again, blue is my favorite color, so I would probably go with like blue again. But that is like my favorite hair combination. And I used to have something like that too, and it like faded out really nicely because once my hair grew out, I actually don't mind that either. I don't mind roots growing out. I think it looks good. It looked kind of like a beach, and I really liked how that looked. So that's probably what I would try again. Let me try and find an image. Not for me, but like from like, I don't know, someone on the internet. Kind of like this one. Wait. Like, this is probably what I would love to have. Again, it looks so cool. I love how it looks, man. I know it's probably a wig from that person. And again, it's really hard to maintain. But, gosh, I love that combination. It's like death to your hair. I don't know why I'm not doing it right now, but ooh, I love it. I kind of want to try out a colored hair, but I also kind of don't want to fuck up my hair, you know? Like, I think it's guaranteed that your hair will dye when you dye it or not. It depends. It depends how dark your hair is, if you want to, like, bleach it. For example, there's a lot of people... There's also, like, 2 different things you have to keep in mind when you have, like, hair coloring. Like, there's dyes, and then there's, oh god, what's the other thing? A tone? Tönung? What do you call Tönung in English? Tönung... English. A tint? Toner? I guess hair toner. And then there's like a hair dye. Hair dye stays in your hair permanently. Hair toner or hair tinters, they wrap around your hair. So they're gonna wash itself off. They're gonna be not as vibrant once you've washed it once. As time, like, they fade out really, really fast and go away really, really fast. But they take a lot like more effort to maintain. And then a hair dye, they really go into your hair and they're gonna stay forever until that hair like grows out. You're gonna like change your hair to not going back, besides it like growing out again from your like skin, I guess, your skull. That's so weird, but I think you know what I mean. And personally, I don't really like tints, because if I like something, I usually like commit to it. And I used to go, oh, thanks on Tomorrow Trust. Welcome in, Tracy. We were talking about hair dyes and tints and whatnot right now. Yeah, toning tint is better if you just want to try shit out. Yes, but the thing with tinting is it's still gonna stay a little bit in your hair. And if you want to tint your hair, I don't recommend you to try colors that only look good if you really commit to them. I would recommend warm colors, because if you dye your hair like purple or green, not dye, sorry, if you tint your hair blue, green, purple, it's gonna look good maybe for one day. And then once you start washing it out, it's gonna leave like a really ugly and yucky and washed out aftertaste. Like, it's still gonna be in your hair for a while. Just imagine you like, you don't put permanent dye on like a white piece of cloth, but you can wash it out, but it's gonna take a long time to like wash out, you know? And then like dyeing is just kind of like dyeing the actual paper, dyeing the actual cloth, so it's not going to like wash off. That's probably how I would like describe it in a way. So I would recommend like warmer colors, because those are just gonna look better in like the long run. If you want to commit to like a colder like tone, then I recommend you just like dye your hair. But if you want to have it look really nicely, and you don't have light hair, then you have to like bleach it too. And that's like a process that you can fuck up really easily, and you have to make sure, because bleaching literally kills your hair pigments. I think there's like 3 different layers. And then like the longer you have your bleach in, like the more like layers you kind of like kill off, and then the dye kind of like lays itself around the hair, and then it goes into like the particles again, so like the dye stays there like forever. Of course, it's going to wash out too, but it's going to stay there a lot longer. And yeah, it's just like, what do you prefer and how long you want to have like that hair color. So with blue, I only really recommend you to like dye it and bleach it. But if any other color, honestly, that's like warm, I think it's okay to like get a toner and like just like try it out. You can only, I guess, if you don't mind the after effect, you can also just like get like a hair strand and try it out and see if you like it. I think that's what I did with like when I first tried out like blue. I started with a toner too in middle school. Like I tried out like a blue toner, and it it washed out into a really ugly like algae green. But I didn't mind it, dude. I was so depressed back then. I had other issues. But after a while, I like figured out like the right blue colors and shit. That was really nice. I have like really dark brown hair, almost black, so I think dyeing it would be a big pain. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you probably have to like bleach your hair a lot. So I think even a toner though, it's probably only going to be kind of like a tint, you know? I guess maybe if you have really dark brown hair, you can look into toners. I don't think you can like get your hair like a neon purple or neon red or something, because you would still have to like bleach it for that, even with a toner, I think. But you can have like a tint on your hair if that's what you want to try. I think it can look good too. I think one of my friends, she had like medium brown hair, and she tried like a pink toner on it once, and it looked really cool when it like washed out, because those 2 colors like it had a nice effect on it, you know, when it like reflected in a light. I think it looked really cool, but it's more subtle a lot. Also, I like blue too. Yippee! I'm gonna go against the trend here. I think natural hair colors are the best. There's just a certain shine to them that die damns, but that's just what I prefer. That, you know, again, it's just subjective. That's fair. Glad you like it. I like light hair color. I like people with light hair. Doesn't have to be white. Doesn't have to be blonde. But like, if you have like any light hair, I think it looks really good. So, oh my god. Unfortunately, I am into blonde people. Oh man, I've always wanted to dye my hair, but my hair is black, so it would have to be bleached, and my hair is already very prone to breakage. Yeah, that's when you're aware of that, man. But again, I have the like advantage of having like dark blonde hair in that sense, so it was always easier for me to like reach a certain color more than like other people. I have like, alright, okay, I already read that. But yeah, guys, oh my god, it's been 2.5 hours. I'm back. One thing I forgot to mention is, since I started streaming at 3 p.m. basically, oh no, I started streaming at 2:30 p.m. That's crazy, can you believe that? I have not eaten like dinner yet, so I will probably take like a 30-minute break. I'm gonna like go on like the be right back screen. I'm gonna make myself dinner because the streamer needs to eat. I need to eat. Yeah. Yeah, it is 5 p.m. here. Like 1 minute before 5 p.m. here, Naf. So I'm probably gonna make myself some dinner, and then I'm gonna come back, and then is it early for dinner? I mean, I can still wait if you want. I just feel like it's better to just like make dinner now, and then I don't have to like stop at like an awkward time. Like if I'm already locked in to like live video or art later, it's gonna be weirder for me to just like go out compared to if I just like go between sections, because right now we have like a kind of like a just chatting section, and then when I go over to art, then you know, cross Frenchies. Listen, Naf, I don't really have that much of a what's it called, like a schedule in my day. I just kind of eat and make my food whenever I want to, so I sometimes have like 1 a.m. dinner too, so who cares? I'm probably gonna make myself a burger with like the leftovers I have. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the Be Right Back screen for like 20-30 minutes, but I'm gonna hurry, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna lock in on art. I'm gonna keep the music on though, so you guys can listen to music. I'm probably gonna keep on. Is there any playlist you wanna listen to? Maybe I'm gonna search for like that PlayStation, relaxing PlayStation music thing. I think it would be good. Yeah. But yeah, just so you guys know. Because again, I want to be a good role model. I want to make sure I eat, so I can't just stream for 8 hours and not eat anything in between. I have shiny reddish brown hair and super fabulous and enemy villain hair. When I had it long, it was the envy of women. Interesting, Grendel. Good for you. Good for you. Make that girl dinner soon. Yes, I'm gonna make myself some dinner. Do the No, I'm not gonna do the Spider-Man song on loop. Or you know what? What if I do? What if I do put it on loop? What do you guys do? 1K to make the Spider-Man disappear. Wait. Yeah, that's the one that I meant. That's the one I meant, Grendel. And I think that's the one, like, thing went to President. Sorry, it's probably really loud. It is a banger, right? Hope you enjoy your meal. The Spider-Man song. I'm not gonna eat the meal. I'm gonna make the meal. I'm gonna eat it together with you guys. Yeah. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave this. I'm not gonna leave a song on. But I'm gonna go, I'm gonna make my dinner, and I'm gonna come back, so... I don't know, maybe I probably could put something on screen? But yeah, see you guys in like 20 to 30 minutes, okay? I'm gonna put this song on, so you have music. I'm not gonna leave a Spider-Man song on! I guess I could make it like a redeem though. God, I thought something was wrong with my PC. No, don't worry, it wasn't. Sorry. But see you guys in like 20-30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna hurry. I'm gonna make my food. I'm gonna make like, I think I still even have some leftovers from my breakfast, but I can just eat all of it later. Yes. Bye-bye. Not bye-bye, but like, be right back, I guess. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Or I guess bye-bye. Catch you later, guys. And also maybe you can use this to like get some food and like water essentially, okay? Bye-bye temporarily. See you guys in a bit. Oops! Wrong screen!